Well, we're going to open it up, no doubt. We got some players that can make some plays, and we're going to give an opportunity.
Little huddle. Who's got it? Elias has the ball at the 15. He's got some room. What a play. Up to the 30. Going up to the 40. That was sweet. What a feeling, baby. Richardson passing right away again. That'll Davidson at the wide open. Gardner. What a play. And Gardner's going to go for the score. Touchdown, Hitman.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pulling everything out of the playbook this week. Just passing again. Fires. And it is caught. Touchdown, Mike Archie.
That's what I'm talking about.
The reverse is on, and the quarterback's going to be blocker.
What's coming next? We don't know.
Benjamin's baby.
Jim Druckenmiller got the big arm. Complete. Touchdown. Big. That guy's something. I don't know. Strong young man. Druckenmiller put the ball right on the money.
We're just beginning, guys.
This guy can throw it country mile. Druckenmiller in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Looking for the end zone. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown. A perfectly thrown ball by Jim Druckenmiller.
Are you ready for tonight's showdown?
Tonight, in the shadow of New York City, the Memphis Maniacs visit Giant Stadium to take on the New York Hitmen in an emotional XFL ball game here on NBC, certainly with playoff implications. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the XFL here on NBC. I'm Jim Ross, and folks, we should have an outstanding football game here tonight, again with playoff implications. Let's take a look at the standings. First, starting off with the Eastern Division. The New York Hitmen, who are looking to win their first game at home here this season, are fighting for the second playoff position behind undefeated Orlando. And in the West, we see that Memphis is in a 4-team dogfight for the 2 playoff spots available in the XFL West. And certainly the rest of the ball games this weekend with playoff implications as well. Birmingham traveling to Las Vegas tonight. In addition, the undefeated Orlando Rage tomorrow meet Tommy Maddox and the LA Extreme in Los Angeles. In addition, San Francisco will travel to Chicago to play the Enforcers at Soldier Field. Well, certainly a man that is no stranger to Soldier Field. Joining me here tonight in the broadcast booth, NFL Hall of Famer, the greatest middle linebacker to ever play the game for my money, Dick Butkus. And Dick, last week, New York pulled some wrinkles out of their playbook. They did some gadget plays, and they worked.
Well, you know, Rusty Tillman, the head coach of the Hitmen, just said desperate teams have to do desperate things. So he reached in his little bag of tricks and pulled them out, starting with the opening kickoff. Geez, I remember that. You ran that in high school, man.
We ran that even in Oklahoma. The old trick play on the kickoff, and then the backward pass.
Well, it looked like a screen, which a lot of teams run, but he hit Dardar wide open down the field. And not to be outdone, a little double reverse, but look who's leading the lead block. Wally Richardson, the quarterback. And because Rusty's the special teams coach, there's a fake field goal, which should have been caught.
And certainly leading the charge tonight for Memphis will be their #1 draft pick, a guy, Jim Druckenmiller, their quarterback, 6'4", 236 pounds. And man, did this guy have a big arm, and what a week last week.
Well, last week, he was the offensive player of the week last year. He threw for 413 yards, and he also ran for 54 yards. Late, this is the last TD drive. And they talk about Druckenmiller. Well, his mid-range accuracy is not any good. Well, it sure was good against Chicago.
Certainly was. And Druckenmiller beat the Chicago defense passing and running. And he didn't step out of bounds.
No, look at it. He takes on the defensive back here. Unfortunately for Chicago, they had a couple guys hurt on that last drive, so they're playing kind of soft, and here, of course, is the touchdown.
The game winner with 20 seconds to go in the ball game. And Druckenmiller, red hot last week. There you see his final drive. 4 of 6, 45 yards passing, 33 yards running. It was all Jim Druckenmiller, and that was all that Memphis needed last week to come from behind and win the ball game. Folks, let's take you right down to the field now here at Giant Stadium and our colleague, Jonathan Coachman.
For the ball, not each other. All right, it'll be ready, set, and I'll blow my whistle. Take your position.
Donnie Caldwell.
Ready?
And Kevin Cobb. The human coin toss is on. Ball is still loose. It's still loose. In New York, Donnie Caldwell wins the scramble. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen, on the sideline, the general manager of the New York Hitmen, former Dallas Cowboy, Drew Pearson. And Drew, can we expect to see more of those gadget plays tonight from your team?
Without a doubt. We've only got to page 2 of those gadget plays, and we got about 18 pages in our playbook. So without a doubt, we know Memphis is going to be looking for some of the things we did last week, but we got a lot of variations off of that, and we're throwing something new at them this week.
You know, Drew, this is Dick Butkus. You know, everybody talks about gadget plays. You can't really rely on them. How do you feel about that? If someone says, hey, you know, they're going to the gadget plays, what's up?
Well, Dick, it's all about when you call them. It's a calculated risk. They're gadget plays, but we practice them. They're in our playbook, and they're part of our whole system. So if you practice them, no, it doesn't matter really when you call them, as long as you call them, and the other team doesn't know when they're coming. That's what makes them effective.
All right.
Well, Drew, thank you very much.
Okay.
We'll be talking to Drew Pearson throughout the ball game here tonight. He'll be, of course, on the New York Hitmen sideline. Our weather tonight could be a factor. It started raining just a few moments ago. 44 degrees, kind of a balmy night, Dick, here in the Giant Stadium.
You know, everywhere I go it rains. It rained a little bit earlier, but now it seems to have stopped, so should be okay.
It will be Jeff Hall kicking off for Memphis. Kirby Dardar deep to receive, along with Butler Binote for the New York Hitmen. And we are ready to play some football here tonight. Jeff Hall kicked collegiately at the University of Tennessee on their national championship team. He'll kick off from the 30-yard line, and we can expect to see just about anything on this kickoff. And we are underway here in Giant Stadium. Binote up to the 30-yard line, a flag down, back up field, Dick.
It's near to 40, so I don't know if that's possibly an offsides. I don't know why he threw it down there by the 40. If it was offside, you should have threw it by the 30.
Offside, number 32 on the kicking team. It's a 5-yard penalty, first down.
The penalty is added on the offsides, and that will mean it will be a Hitmen football at their own 39-yard line, 1st and 10. The quarterback for New York is Wally Richardson out of Penn State. There's Rusty Tillman, the head coach of the New York Hitmen, and Wally Richardson, the quarterback. Joe Aska, the lone running back. Wally back to throw, looking deep. Intercepted. Pass is intercepted by Chucky Kellogg. And Wally Richardson's first attempt has been intercepted, and it's going to be Memphis ball in New York territory at the 31-yard line.
Well, that wasn't a gadget play. I mean, it might have been a gadget play for Memphis.
Here's another look at that last play. Richardson's 5th interception of the season.
See, it's man-to-man, JR, and Memphis likes to play like the Bear, the old Bear 46 defense, and that was just overthrown, and Kellogg made a nice little catch of it. And I don't know, he threw it too far.
Mike 58, Mike 58.
Brent Moss and Roosevelt Potts behind Jim Druckenmiller. 1st and 10, Memphis. And Rashawn Salam, the leading rusher in the XFL, out tonight with injury. Pass intended for Brent Moss. His replacement, Moss, 5'9", 217-pounder out of Wisconsin.
He's a pretty good back, JR. I mean, he's only carried the ball 15 times this season so far, but Kippy seems to be perfectly satisfied to put him in that role to fill up for Salam.
Of course, Kippy Brown, the head coach.
57. Go, flag right,
The Maniacs.
Flag right, middle. 11.
Druckenmiller looking to throw. The quick out. Pass is complete to Darrell Hobbs.
Reception you've ever had.
Hey, you just threw it up there. I got a good read on it. Made a good break on it. I just want to catch the ball. Get our team off to a good start. Jody Trey, Jazz, that was for you.
Jackie Kellogg out of Eastern Washington with that pick. Brings up 3rd down and 1 for the Memphis Maniacs.
Blue 60. Blue 60.
And off to Brent Moss, number 33, up near first down yardage, and may have got it. We'll see where the spot is. Somewhere around the 20-yard line, Dick.
Well, it's going to be interesting. You know, they have Potts in there for that lead blocker like they do for Salam. I'll tell you what, the Hitmen got 2 defensive tackles that are studs in there.
Chris Mamalanga and Israel Raybon, number 78 and number 93, respectively. Big 4th down play. We're about a half a yard short here.
Mike 57. Blue 40.
Memphis going for it on 4th down. Moss, the ball carrier.
No way. It'll be close.
And again, depending on the spot, it looks like a 1st and 10. And indeed it is.
They give him the old forward progress, right?
That's Coach Kippy Brown, former offensive coordinator of the Dolphins. Coached here for the New York Jets, coach for Green Bay.
You know, when it comes right down to it, JR, who's going to win this game? Number 1 in offense, passing, number 1 pass defense. It's the guys up front right here, just right there, 4th and short. They've got it.
360.
Motion by Memphis. And Druckenmiller.
Oh, no!
Interception.
Oh, no!
Interception. It's Joey Owens. Owens at the 40, down to the 37-yard line.
Man, they're going to call. Oh.
There's 2 flags down.
Everybody get back.
Back him up, Randy.
Druckenmiller almost taken down by Bernard Russ.
I think Joey Elms, I think he was, you know, fooling around with the receiver, and too bad.
Now, what are you saying?
There's 2 flags down. We'll let the officials decipher this one. Druckenmiller was almost sacked, but at 6'4", 236, he's hard to get off his feet.
58.
Referee Randy Crystal.
Illegal contact on the defense, number 58. 5-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down.
See, that happened before the interception.
That penalty on Ben Hanks.
1st and 5 or 1st down.
I don't know about that. You know, the guy that bumped into the offensive receiver had no chance to catch the ball. But, of course, you know, the official doesn't know that. He's watching the play. He sees what he thinks is pass interference. And, well, bad break for the Hitmen.
Ben Hanks, a 2-time All-SEC linebacker at Florida, former Florida Gator. The offender on that play. So Memphis gets a second life here. 1st down, 10.
Green 80.
Brent Moss and Roosevelt Potts, the big running backs. And there's Moss right at the guts. And Moss finds a little hole. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
On the blitz. Oh, here you go. Let's go. High right. Listen to me now. High right. Pass 6, solid 11.
All right. Here we go. Heads up for the blitz now. Let's go. High right. 6 down 11 on 1. Ready, break.
Coach Kippy Brown calling the offensive plays.
Mike's 57. Mike's 57. 55.
2nd down, 7 ball on the 12-yard line of the New York Hitmen.
40.
Druckenmiller pass knocked down. Penetration by those big defensive tackles of New York, and that was Israel Raybon that got his hands up.
Oh, he's 6'6", 305.
Raybon with 5 sacks on the season. two-time All-American at North Alabama.
You know, when I think, you know, talking to Kippy Brown before the game, you know, because they're the #1 passing team, are you going to throw a lot, Kippy? And he says that all depends on the Hitmen's defense. If they bring 8 people to the box, yes, we'll throw. But if they start bringing guys back to stop the pass, we're going to run. Makes sense.
Third down play.
Blue 80.
3rd and 7, Druckenmiller in the shotgun. Plenty of time.
Here he goes
around. Druckenmiller.
Oh, no, he's going to ball forward.
The fumble on the play.
Who got it?
The scramble again for the ball.
New York.
New York recovers the fumble in the end zone. It'll be a touchback, but I guarantee you Druckenmiller wasn't looking to slide, Dick Butkus.
No, I'm talking again to Kippy Brown. He said he's a real tough guy. He ran a lot last week. Looks like he's a little shaky getting up. Oh, that wasn't even him. That was somebody else.
Donnie Caldwell recovered the fumble. But we have seen some hard hits on a rainy night in Giant Stadium. And we'll be right back.
NBC Monday. A paramedic's new love
How is that?
is about to get him fired.
I need this job.
And
We're doing everything we can, but she's too unstable.
witness this season's most suspenseful moment.
Come on! Come on!
Third watch, The Edge, all new NBC Monday. From the guys who did There's Something About Mary, he's got the one girl everyone wants.
I'm gonna save some for the honeymoon.
What are you saying, Gilly?
But one lie
She's your sister.
tore them apart.
She is not his sister.
It isn't true,
The cavalry's here.
You are the sick man.
and he's not giving up
I'm gonna marry her, you'll see.
because it isn't so.
Sometimes all you can do is say it isn't so.
Say It Isn't So. Rated R. Friday, only in theaters.
Oh, great! You solved the problem of how to make everyone happy for dinner. And right now, a piping hot, fresh Domino's pizza is making its way straight to your door. And what? You didn't call? Never mind. Call Domino's now for your fresh hot pizza. Get the door. It's Domino's. Call Domino's now and get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $13.99. And for dessert, try our new Cinesticks with sweet, creamy icing for $2.99. Call now.
It's one remarkable event.
3.9 financing for 60 months.
Welcome to Nissan's Tournament Time Sales Event.
Get to the goal with 3.9 APR on the 240 horsepower Pathfinder.
In government crash tests, no other SUV outperformed Pathfinder for front and rear occupant and side crash test safety.
Ring the bell with 3.9 APR for 60 months on Ultima. The perfect combination of luxury and value.
Yeah, Nissan's got great numbers, so hurry.
Nissan's Tournament Time Sales Event ends April 2nd.
Nissan driven.
Today's mobile worker needs access to Oracle, Microsoft, IBM, and any one of hundreds of other software applications. Which is why you need a Sybase Enterprise Portal, the smart way to access your business apps on the web. Sybase, information anywhere.
How the OPEC oil cuts will affect your pocketbook after the game.
The XFL on NBC.
We are back live in Giant Stadium, where Memphis has fumbled away an opportunity with New York's football now on their own 20-yard line. Wally Richardson back to throw. The New York hitman, and he's nailed. Wow. Wally hit hard by linebacker Richard Hogan's, a 253-pound middle linebacker out of Memphis.
Man. Pro pass. You know, talking about giving it away, I mean, both of these teams are at the bottom of the list of giveaways, but look at this hit here. Yeah, that a boy.
My colleague loves those middle linebackers to make contact.
He's right up there in the league, this kid.
Hogan's
a pretty good guy.
Second sack of the season for middle linebacker Richard Hogan's. Brings up second down, 19 for New York. Ball on their own 11-yard line. The handoff to Filial. Dino Filial across the 15 to maybe the 16-yard line. Tackle made by Shante Carver. number 78.
You know, that's, you know, like I said before, you know, with the offensive and defensive lines of these teams, that's where it's going to be really won. I mean, you can see people opening it up, throwing the bombs here or there, but it's really going to be won in the trenches. It's an old cliche, but it's true.
51.
Third down situation for New York. 3rd and 14. Wally Richardson back to throw. He's got some time. Dumps the ball off, and it's incomplete. And a flag down on the play.
Uh-oh. Little off the field. There's
And we got a little scuffling going on. Kirby Dardar being accosted by one of the hitmen, Rico Clark, one of the maniacs, Rico Clark.
Rico Clark's better than that. You know, he took a shot away from the play.
Go downfield. Number 80.
Start so far. You got to shake that off and keep going. That's all right. That's all right. A little defensive struggle.
You got to, hey.
I don't like to see my quarterback get hit like that.
Go downfield. You don't force down. Receiver, downfield, number 80. The penalties declined. 4th down.
Oh, so Rico Clark didn't do anything. All right.
Well, I think that's pretty good discretionary officiating. The official got between the players. Leo Aragus to punt the ball for New York. Daryl Hobbs, number 80, who can burn it, is the receiver for Memphis. He's got to go 25 yards. A high kick, and Hobbs in traffic. Catches at the 45-yard line, and that may be a violation of that demilitarized zone, Dick.
Right, and in this case, I don't go for it. I think, you know, he had an opportunity to make the catch. He did make the catch. He took a couple steps, and then he got hit. We're going to have to look at that.
Aragus with a 31-yard punt. And the penalty flag at the 45-yard line of the hitmen.
How far was this punt?
31 yards.
What you got? 5 yards? No, I don't know. 5 yard radius violation.
Last week he averaged 50 yards at punt. Best in the XFL.
Violation of the 5 yard radius. 5 yard penalty. 1st and 10.
All right.
So it will be Memphis ball on the 40-yard line of the New York Hitmen. 1st and 10 for Jim Druckenmiller's crew. Big Roosevelt Potts, the 270-pound fullback in the lineup, along with Brent Moss. And folks, with a timeout, the U.S. Army presents Victories in Life. Tonight we look at Orlando quarterback Jeff Brom. Brom took a horrendous shot from Shante Carver 2 weeks ago, but came back last week to lead the Rays to their 6th straight victory. Jeff Brom, a great example of the U.S. Army's victories in life.
Shante Carver came in and just winged his clock. He's still down.
Is this or is this not the XFL? And the answer is yes. Do I or do I not have a pulse? And yes, I do, so let's go play football.
Amazingly, he'll start tonight after a punishing shot that knocked him out.
You know, a lot of people can play when they're healthy, but can you play when you're banged up and injured? And, you know, that's the real question when it comes to quarterback is going out there playing under fire when maybe you're not feeling the way you want to and still getting the job done.
As we're making our way up the hill, entering the rifle range, I can hear gunshots echoing in the distance. I hear the drill sergeant explaining the safety procedures over the loudspeaker.
Players, once you have that magazine, lock it.
I'm a little bit nervous because I've never done this before.
Let your bolt go forward.
I'm hearing my heart racing. I'm trying to concentrate on steadying my breathing. We spend a lot of time on marksmanship training.
Left side is ready.
It's all about precision and confidence.
Right side is ready.
If I hit 36 out of 40 targets today, I'll be an expert.
Safe to semi.
That's what I want to do.
Log on. Watch Michelle hit the mark.
GoArmy.com.
Before a Buell motorcycle can reach the production stage, it must undergo extensive testing on the road, on the track, and on the dyno. Although occasionally our engineer will put the bike through his own standard evaluation. The grin test. Demo ride a Buell American motorcycle. Visit Buell.com for the nearest dealer.
The XFL on NBC is brought to you by the United States Army, an army of one. By Buell American Motorcycles. To win one, visit XFL.com. And by Bud Light, for the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
We are back live on a rainy night in Giant Stadium. Jim Ross and Dick Butkus. And it's a Memphis ball on the 40-yard line of the New York Hitmen. Jim Druckenmiller play action. A little pressure on Druckenmiller. Throws the deep ball and overthrows his intended receiver, Darrell Hobbs. Druckenmiller under a little pressure there, Dick Butkus.
A little more than last week. You know, he's
585 backs check.
thrown a little bit too far.
Druckenmiller 1 of 4 thus far for 9 yards. He's got a big offensive line. They average 6'4", 302. Does this Memphis offensive line, and they're good. Druckenmiller, the pressure, and down goes the quarterback, Chris Mamalonga, the big Tongan, former All-Big 8 defensive tackle from the University of Kansas, with his 4th sack of the season.
You know, that's what Kippy Brown said. That's the guy they were worried about. You know, on a play action against those 2 defensive tackles, they don't care. You see here, he don't care about the run. He's going for the quarterback. Nice play.
Mamalonga and his cohort, number 93, Israel Raybon, 625 pounds combined weight in the center of that defensive line for New York. Brings up 3rd and New Jersey. For Memphis, 3rd and 23. Druckenmiller had no time, and Druckenmiller again put on his backside. Pressure by Sabb and James Cotton, the defensive ends, with pressure on Jim Druckenmiller, which will bring up a 4th down play, and Jeff Hall is in to punt for Memphis. Kirby Dardar out of Syracuse, back deep to receive for New York.
Well, so far, the Hitmen linemen are doing the best job of the 2.
Nice high spiraling kick by Jeff Hall, and Dardar at the 4-yard line, looking for some place to go. Dardar's got room. Dardar at the 25. No! Down. Dardar at the 50. Dardar at the 45. Kirby Dardar finally run out of bounds. At the 23-yard line by Jackie Kellogg. A scintillating return by Syracuse Kirby Dardar. The penalty flags were dropped on the return.
Well, there's one on the 32-yard line and one on the 44-yard line.
51-yard punt, 63-yard return. And holding is the call against New York. Let's take a look at your left side of your screen. Left side of your screen, going out of your screen there, we think was the hold. Well, New York will get the football, but that 63-yard return wiped out. It will be the Hitmen ball on the 22-yard line when we return.
You are watching NBC, network of the NBA.
My official title is Touchdown Boogie Coordinator. Now, to me, it's not the end zone. It's the groove zone. Move those hips! Move it! I'm hard on my guys because it takes commitment.
Now you're getting it.
There you go. Scoring is just a way to get them into the end zone.
Strike a pose, baby.
Then
Good job.
it's showtime.
Bud Light celebrates those who like to celebrate.
Winning isn't everything. Shaking a righteous booty, that is.
Yo, it's the that keeps the shut down. They got you loving the sound. That mean you ride to a home run. To walk the asphalt. To pull in the pace. To make a narrow escape. Truly electrified. Keep your eyes on the prize. Make sure you don't fall when you're having a ball. Keep it moving in the clubs. The daylight love.
You think football is fun?
Yes, no.
Not anymore, though, is it?
Zero fun, sir.
We will be perfect in every aspect of the game.
Remember the Titans.
We are changed.
Available to own on video and Disney DVD Tuesday, March 20th.
I left my project at home.
It is 80% of your final grade.
Excuse me. I think a friend deserves an A. You got that?
This could happen. Emphasis on could. When you're in a jam, save big bucks and dial 1-800-CALLATT for collect calls.
The Weekend Warrior. He doesn't play for money. He doesn't play for glory. He plays for the love of the game.
No, we don't. We do it for them.
If it's a legal procedure you want, score with Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. Stacker 2 can help burn fat offsides, build a tight end, get your backfield in motion, and give you the energy needed for the sack. Stacker 2, voted this year's most valuable fat burner.
Tuesday, 2 brothers, 2 episodes, 2 Frasers. It's a special early Frasier at 8/7 Central. Then the Fighting Fitzgeralds with those tender little words.
I love a woman who doesn't spend all day in a job.
Followed by more Frasier and an all-new 3 Sisters. Let's review. An early Frasier at 8, the Fighting Fitzgeralds, another Frasier, and an all-new 3 Sisters. NBC Tuesday.
We are playing football in the rain at Giant Stadium. We are still scoreless here in the first quarter. In a ball game with huge playoff implications for both the visiting Memphis team and the Hitmen. New York ball on the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Wally Richardson looking to throw. Pass is complete to Zola Davis. Well, folks, courtesy of Bud Light, let's take you out to the desert in Las Vegas. James Bostic, the tailback for Birmingham. The ball at the 1-yard line. Bostic will get the handoff, but Dick, he will fumble here, and the ball will be picked up by Jamal Williams, and Williams will take it 99 yards to the house. The point after touchdown failed. Las Vegas leads Birmingham 6-0 in the first quarter. 2nd down and 5 here. Play action for Wally Richardson. Richardson scrambling, looking to throw. Penalty flag down. Pass is incomplete.
All right, that's going to be called holding. Ryan Collins, the tight end, was coming out here, and linebacker just grabbed his shirt, wouldn't let him go.
Pass intended for Kirby Dardar.
We need a break here. It's got to be against them.
You're right, Drew. It is.
Be a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Flag only flies one way.
5-yard penalty and automatic first down for New York. So the Hitmen get a new series of downs here as a result of the penalty.
All right, finally, we got a break. That's what happens when you keep hustling. Keep hustling. Good call, guys. Way to be on that call. Yeah, way to be on that. We finally got it going our way.
Hello, coach. Hello, coach.
1st and 10 for New York. Ball at their own 32-yard line. Richardson, quick look-in pass. Pass complete to Dardar.
See, on those 3-step drops, defensive linemen, they really don't have a shot. Cornerbacks, defensive backs, they have to play up a little bit. You know, one good thing for New York is that Wally can scramble in case there is a breakdown, but so far he doesn't have to do it on this drive at least.
13-yard gain on the throw from Wally Richardson to Kirby Dardar. New York ball, 1st and 10. There's a handoff to Dino Filiaw. And Filiaw, the 5'11", 212-pounder from Oregon, for a short gain on the play.
Boy, that fumble in Vegas doesn't help Memphis, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Or, I mean, New York. Gee.
Mike Archie and Dino Filial, the running backs, behind Wally Richardson. Second down play. Second down and 8. Little play action.
No, great catch.
To Archie, and Mike Archie for the 1st and 10 down to the Memphis 36-yard line. Wally Richardson to Mike Archie, 11-yard gain, and tackle on the play made by Rico Clark.
That Wally's tough, man. He hangs in there, got...
You know, we're talking about Druckenmiller being tough and tall and everything else. Wally's 6'4" himself, so he can stand in there.
There's a handoff to Filial. Filial was finding very little room to run on that play. Maybe gain 2 or 3 yards.
2nd and 6.
Leonta Reams, the 6'2", 294-pound defensive tackle out of Houston, making a play for Memphis. 4-yard gain officially. Ball at the 33-yard line of the Maniacs. And New York moving the football. Wally back to throw. Pass is complete to DeCosmo. Anthony DeCosmo. Big receiver, Dick, 6'3", 200 pounds, out of Boston College.
He's the leading receiver.
High school All-American from Paramus, New Jersey.
Hey, gentlemen, the Jays are coming in, man. Let it go.
The officials are going to take a closer look at this one.
Get ready.
Dick, what do you think? New York, this 4-down territory if you're the New York coach?
I think so. I mean, they have some confidence in their kicker, but what the heck? You might as well go for it down here. Their defense is playing well, and I think that's going to be the determining factor. You know, how many times did Memphis have a chance to get inside New York territory and came up empty? So, you know, and it's kind of it kind of jacks up the offense a little bit, you know, that your coaches, you know, got confidence in you that you can make a short yard or whatever you have to do.
3rd down play for New York.
Now, this could be one of the trick things right here. I don't know, a little gadget play maybe.
Filial and Michael Blair, the running backs for New York, on a 3rd and 1. Ball at the 28-yard line of Memphis, and the handoff to Filial, and I don't think Filial got the 1st and 10.
You don't.
It's going to be close, but I'm not sure that Filial made enough yardage for the 1st and 10. Officials looking at it kind of sternly. And the crowd, it's going to be 4th down.
Lousy mark.
And it looks like New York will go for it.
You know what I'm thinking now? You know, everybody, we're talking about gadget plays. I wonder if they're going to use any tonight. Maybe that's what Memphis is looking for, gadget plays all the time.
New York has struggled on 4th down plays this season. And Wally Richard calling timeout. And it will be back with this 4th down 1 play for the Hitmen after this timeout.
Napkins.
The Whopper says, any food left unattended is community property.
It's so wrong.
In the land of burgers, the flame-broiled Whopper is king.
If you can't stop here, stop here for 25% off the regular price of Midas VSD brake pads and shoes. They've got a lifetime guarantee and they're the best we've ever offered. They're quieter, they stop faster, and last longer. And if they wear out, we'll provide you with new ones at no charge for as long as you own your car. So for 25% off VSD brakes, go Midas.
If your legs bent the other way, what would chairs look like? If aliens are of a higher intelligence, why do they abduct the dumbest people? If a cow laughs, does milk come out of its nose? If the mini-mart is open 24 hours, why are there locks on the door? The kick of fruit juice and Starburst will get your brain asking, what if? Starburst, get your juices going.
As we're making our way up the hill, I can hear gunshots echoing in the distance.
Let's go, soldiers. You will not have a whole lot of time.
First, once you have that magazine,
lock it. Contender 4 to 6, 3.
I'm a little bit nervous because I've never done this before.
Left side is ready. Right side is ready. The middle is ready.
It's all about precision and confidence.
Log on. Watch Michelle hit the mark. Only at GoArmy.com.
And now, the hit of the week is brought to you by Lugs, the boots and shoes with an attitude. Because you never know what you might run into.
The linebacker absolutely hammered Pat Barnes. He saw everybody except for that guy.
That was the Lugs hit of the week, featuring the Lugs Frenzy. Be careful out there.
We are back live in Giant Stadium. The hitman will go for it on 4th and 1 from the Memphis 28-yard line. Joe Aska, the big running back. 5'11", 247 in the game.
Don't jump. Don't jump, Ring. Do not jump. Fight.
Memphis defense has allowed 3 of 4 first down conversions this season. Joe Aska, no, it's a fake.
It's a fake.
Good leg. 1st and 10.
Oh.
Wally Richardson on the keeper, faking the ball to big Joe Aska. And Richardson keeping it.
Well, one good thing, there was no flags, so. Well, that was a little gadget play, you might say. But he can run a lot better than Drunkenmiller, and he's a big kid, 6'4", 223. Pretty good on rollouts.
10-yard gain by Wally Richardson. The ball is at the Memphis 17. Mike Archie and Dino Filia, the running backs. 3 wide receivers to the left for the hitman. And Wally rolls that way. Looking to throw the dump off to Archie. Archie inside the 10 to around the 8-yard line on the completed pass from the former Nittany Lion, Wally Richardson. Archie also played at Penn State. So it's Nittany Lion to Nittany Lion. Must make Joe Pa happy in Happy Valley.
See, that's the difference between Wally Richardson and Jim Drunkenmiller. He can move. And, you know, the old proverbial, he rolled to his left so it's difficult to throw, but he made the catch.
Red 83. Red 83.
2nd down. And the reverse to Dardar. It throws the ball forward. That's an incomplete pass. That's an incomplete pass. Ball thrown behind the line of scrimmage. New York reaching into their bag of tricks here in the red zone. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
See here and again, you know, Wally hands off, and then he just keeps on rolling out. I know I was over at practice the other day. It worked for them last time, at least in practice.
3rd down and 1 for the hitman. Ball is on the 8-yard line of Memphis. Dino Filia is the tailback. And this drive has gone 70 yards in 10 plays.
Jesus Christ.
And Rusty not too excited about that timeout call, it doesn't sound like.
You can't keep using timeouts like this.
Well, he's right. I mean, they only have 1 left, and we're just about at the end of the first quarter.
New York has 1 timeout remaining in the first half. They've used 2. Well, folks, would like to remind you that tomorrow at noon Eastern, 2 of the NBA's young superstars collide as Kobe Bryant and the Lakers try to sweep the season series from Tracy McGrady and the Orlando Magic. That's the NBA on NBC tomorrow at noon Eastern time. New York fans, even though it's raining here on St. Patrick's Day, are in a festive mood, and they'll be even more happy, Dick, if the hitmen can convert this 3rd and 1 from the 8-yard line.
Well, it's been a long drive, and it's just going to be interesting to see how they get to punch it over there. You know, I'm sure the Maniacs are going to be alert for any gadgets things now, and I think Richard Hogan's, I mean, he's just got to keep an eye on Wally Richardson and follow him wherever he goes.
There's the handoff to Billiard, and he'll be short of a 1st and 10. Billiard got hammered in the backfield, may even lost a yard. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage, and now what does Rusty do?
See, with a linebacker like Hogan's, who's real active, and plus you've got an active front four in front of you, he might be spying, you know, for Wally Richardson to pull some shenanigans. Now here's a field goal try, and hold your breath on this. It could be a fake.
Leo Aragus 4 of 9 on field goals this season. His longest 42 yards. This will be a 27-yarder, and that's the end of the first quarter. So when we come back, we'll see if Aragus can convert the field goal. We are scoreless at Giants Stadium.
NBC Monday. A hero will fall. Oh! When nature's deadliest beasts strike back. The Croc Hunter, uncensored, with footage never seen on network television. Bring some bandages. The Croc Hunter's wildest home videos, NBC Monday, 8, 7 Central.
Oh, I love it. I can't believe it.
Wow. You wonder why these people are smiling? They all have great-looking smiles again because of a revolutionary new teeth-whitening method called Bright Smile. I know this works because I just had a Bright Smile treatment myself, and I've met a lot of happy customers who've seen years' worth of stains disappear like that.
Introducing Bright Smile, the amazing new treatment that can return your teeth to their optimal natural whiteness in only about 1 hour. Using a breakthrough process called light activation, Bright Smile gives you whiter teeth at the speed of light.
This is the first light source used in tooth whitening which is able to do all the teeth at the same time. We specifically designed the outputs for this light so that it had uniform intensity across the whole smile line. The light activates the whitening gel, and together, that's an accelerated whitening system.
Available in the spa-like comfort of Bright Smile professional teeth whitening centers and at over 1,700 dental offices nationwide. A Bright Smile treatment is simple and relaxing. You can even watch TV or listen to music. Before you know it, you'll have your whitest teeth again.
It was painless and fast and easy, and it was done, and it was great.
Came in and had it done and actually took a little power nap during the procedure. It was relaxing. It didn't hurt. It was a painless experience.
Bright Smile has been clinically proven to be safe for teeth and gums, and its effectiveness can't be matched. Many Bright Smile customers improve 12 shades or more.
This product ends up leaving you with natural, white teeth, just like you were when you were a child.
With a single Bright Smile treatment, your teeth can go from discolored to dazzling in just over an hour. It's safe, affordable, and your satisfaction is guaranteed.
It really works, and in 1 hour you see the difference.
Bright Smile is offering free consultations at your local Bright Smile center and at dental offices near you. So call now and find out how you can have your whitest teeth again with Bright Smile.
A day of Irish pride in politics. Details after the game.
You're watching the XFL on NBC. And now, Burger King presents the XFL Offensive Player of the Week. In the land of burgers, Whopper is king. Memphis Maniacs quarterback Jim Druckenmiller went crazy on the Enforcers defense in a 29-23 win. Druckenmiller threw for an XFL record 413 yards and 3 touchdowns, including the game winner with just 20 seconds left. That was the Burger King XFL Offensive Player of the Week. In the land of burgers, Whopper is king.
We are back live at Giants Stadium, where New York's Leo Aragus will attempt to draw first blood for the New York Hitmen with a 27-yard field goal attempt. And let's not forget, Dick Butkus, that Charlie Polari, the second-team quarterback, is the holder, number 7.
They tried to fake last week.
And that's right down the guts.
All right.
And New York takes the lead 3-0 as the Hitmen look for their first win at home this season.
Well, that was a nice drive. You know, they finally got rid of having the flags be thrown all the time on some of their nice plays. And so it just was a Nice little drive, and again, I think it was one up front. So I think it's going to continue on. Whoever wins the line of scrimmage, whatever side of the ball it is, you know, the Hitmen's defensive line did a great job, and I know Kippy was talking about Druckenmiller having a hard time. You know, 12 plays, 69 yards, not bad.
Not bad at all. The folks tune in tomorrow to catch more XFL action at 4 o'clock Eastern on TNN. Two division leaders collide when Jeff Brom and the undefeated Orlando Rage visit Tommy Maddox in the LA Extreme. And then at 7 Eastern, it's a battle of two teams with high-octane offenses as running back John Avery and the Chicago Enforcers play host to star quarterback Mike Pawlowski and the San Francisco Demons. Aragoose to kick off for New York. Kevin Cobb deep to receive, along with Kendrick Sanford for Memphis. And it's number 25 Cobb at the 9-yard line. And Cobb returns it back to the 26, where it will be Memphis ball, 1st and 10. And Drew Pearson, the general manager of the New York Hitmen.
You see him tipping up in there, man?
Roaming on the sideline. And Drew, what do you think?
Like he's scared, man.
Drew, what do you think so far?
Oh, I love it, man. It's going good. It's a tough game, man. You know, scoring like 3 points, you know, it's going to hold up big in this football game. It's a very physical football game right now. And anything you can get at this point has got to be big for you. Now we got to keep the pressure on them on defense. Keep coming with our tackles. Good pressure.
Druckenmiller to Moss. Nice hold from Moss up to the 35-yard line. Brent Moss, 5'9", 217-pounder from Wisconsin, brought down by Bernard Russ out of West Virginia. 8-yard gain for Memphis.
You know, Memphis is a pretty good road team. You know, of course they won all their games on the road coming into this game. But this is the first time they've trailed on the road. I don't think it's Panic City yet.
Oh, I don't think so.
Not with this guy.
Not with Druckenmiller. 2nd down and 2.
11.
New York showing blitz. And they came, and Druckenmiller just barely got the ball off. Pass intended for Darrell Hobbs.
I don't know if that was Raybon or whoever, but the two inside people for the Hitmen. Well, that's the linebacker who came through there.
Raybon, number 93, hurt. And yes, it was Israel Raybon that put the pressure on Jim Druckenmiller.
See what happened, Jad? They really came down low right at his knee, and he just flew right into Druckenmiller.
Druckenmiller 1 of 6 tonight, getting a slow start, 9 yards. And Israel Raybon going to go out, get checked out.
Now that's going to hurt. I mean, not only his knee, but it's going to hurt the defense too.
Henry Slay, an All-American at West Virginia, number 70, replacing Raybon.
Green 80, hunt, set, blue 40, blue 40, hunt.
Quarterback draw.
Hey, what the heck?
And Druckenmiller gets the 1st and 10. Druckenmiller, 6'4", 236, out of Virginia Tech. As Dick Buck has told you, as Ben Hanks makes the tackle, Druckenmiller had 54 yards rushing last week on just 6 carries.
989, backs 12, on 1, ready, break. Go to cover 2. Mike's 57. Set. Blue 40. Blue 40. Hunt.
Here they come.
All kinds of problems for Druckenmiller. Bernard Russ, the linebacker from West Virginia, with his 2nd sack of the night. Number 55 put a nice game together, Dick Buckus.
Well, he can hit him. He can hit him, but well, see, Druckenmiller got tripped there. He ran into his fullback coming by, Moss. Kind of lost his footing.
2nd down, 16. Memphis ball at their own 37. Druckenmiller looking to throw. The quick out. Pass is complete to Charles Jordan. Jordan, who caught 10 passes last week for 240 yards.
Okay, here you go.
Just gained 12 on that play.
Listen in. Dolphin left. Quick screen
I'll
right
tell
there.
you what, Druckenmiller is a tough guy. Remember
right
last week against Chicago where he threw 2 costly interceptions where they had 2 turnovers. And on that last drive where he just ran the ball tough. I mean, he's a competitor. and they're getting to him a little bit, but I think he's just going to, you know, fire it right back.
Ball to the 49-yard line in Memphis. 3rd down, 4 for the Maniacs. Quick out, Druckenmiller finding Jordan, and Jordan out of bounds. Should have enough for the 1st and 10. Jordan making his 2nd catch of the night.
So you just throw it out to him. I mean, supposedly he's the fastest guy in the Maniacs, and they're playing man-to-man on him. All you got to do is juke that guy, and he's gone.
Zoom guy right, power right on 1. Ready, break.
Big numbers for Jordan.
Week.
Yeah, big game. If Druckenmiller hadn't been off the page, Jordan would have been the player of the week last week in the XFL offensively. Keith Crawford in motion, and flags down, whistles sound, and the penalty may be on Mark Thomas for moving, the tight end out of North Carolina State.
Prior to the snap, false start number 84 on the offense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty and remain 1st down.
See, even though they moved the ball, JR, I mean, things like this happen to them. And, you know, in the past, they've had difficulty scoring in the second half. Even though they're, you know, they're the #1 offensive team in the league. Of course, that has a lot to do with last week's aerial attack of 400 and some yards. But it just, they're just snake bit. They just can't seem to put it all together.
Druckenmiller's got a 1st and 15 from the New York 49-yard line. Little play action. Druckenmiller to Moss, and Moss out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Tackle made by the middle linebacker, Ron Murkison, number 57. Big Murk.
Eagle.
Big Murk is the big surprise.
Yeah,
and talking to some of the hitmen coaches, he's not bad. They're really surprised at his mobility and everything else. Instinct could be a little bit better, but overall, he's the 2nd leading tackler, or the leading tackler on the hitmen. So he gets around.
2nd down.
Big Murk's dad trains Roy Jones Jr., one of the great boxers in pro boxing. Murk's father.
Is that right?
Yep. Murk, all Big 12 out of Colorado, 6'1", 247. He is the center of the defense for New York. We'll keep our eye on number 57.
All right, now let's see if they can keep a drive going.
Hold up.
I think they're just checking.
10:40 on the game clock. 10:40 on the game clock.
The problem with the timepiece here tonight.
Yeah, we want this to roll, man.
Maybe the rain has got it. Everywhere Buckus goes, it rains. So they reset the game clock at 10:40.
Oh, you had to bring that up, right?
So it will be 2nd down and 10. And
all right, what should be happening here? If there's discussions and different people, the officials ought to get together, talk to the referee, iron it all out, and he could just come and address us with what it is. It doesn't look good when everybody's walking around.
Randy Crystal, the referee, one of the most respected Big 12 officials. A lot of bowl games in his past. 2nd 10, Druckenmiller, the ball handed off. Out to Brent Moss, and Moss, oh, he's a squatty guy, 5'9", 217.
Well, there you go. Look at that front 5 in front of him, and then you got what? Roosevelt Potts, 6 foot 267
Dolphin right, mark
on a
right,
good
pass
day.
872 John Flat.
That's kind of tough if you're a linebacker trying to look through all that stuff. You know it's coming. It's just tough to make a move and try to hit the guy.
Mike 57. Zach Green 80.
2nd down.
Green 80.
And Druckenmiller overthrowing his tight end, Mark Thomas.
Well,
gonna bring a 3rd down and 2.
Right there. Hey, listen to me now.
No, that should be 4th down.
All right, double count. Listen to me. Double count. Dolphin right, gun, quarterback draw right.
All right, here we go, fellas.
Okay, it's going to be a quarterback draw.
Now, we're black, double count. Dolphin right gun. Quarterback draw right, double count. Ready, break.
4th down and 1. We'll correct ourselves. A long one closer to 2, quite frankly. And look for Druckenmiller here on the quarterback draw.
Black right 11. Black right 11.
Uh-oh, something. Oh, he changed
the audible. And the first down to Jordan.
Okay, give me regular. Regular.
Druckenmiller audibled at the line of scrimmage, changed his play with a quick out to Charles Jordan.
Well,
who converted the 1st and 10.
If he was going to run that quarterback draw to the right, Mel Malengo was right there. I wouldn't fool around with that. Nice little 13-yard gain.
Jordan found himself in one-on-one coverage. And that brings up 1st and 10, ball to the New York 23-yard line.
Offsides.
And more flags down.
Down for Ben. God damn it.
Maybe against New York.
On the defense, number 58. It's a 5-yard penalty, and it remains 1st down.
Ben Hanks, number 58, was offsides. He didn't learn that as a former Florida Gator.
Well, you know, this drive's all well and good, but they got to get it across.
New York's 4th penalty.
Oh, that hurts. For a 1st down now, too.
10-play drive, 55 yards. Brent Moss, the lone running back.
Yellow right, 12.
3-step drive. And Druckenmiller. And there should be, yes, a flag down. Daryl Hobbs, the intended receiver. That was pretty obvious. He was interfered with.
Well, see, he tried to go through the receiver. If he would have tried to hop around or put his hand in front, but when you go through the receiver, there's no way getting out of that. That's pass interference.
Damon Wheeler, number 19, the offender.
On the defense, number 28.
And the wheelman.
1st down.
The wheelman's one of their better defenders also.
Former all Big 12 DB from Colorado. 4-year letterman there. Damon Wheeler, number 19, has 2 interceptions this year.
Let's go, fellas. Punch it in now.
So,
get a fucking attitude.
Memphis in the red zone. Ball 1st and 5 now. Or 1st and 10. 1st and goal, I don't correct myself. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Set green 80. Green 80.
Moss, carrier. And Moss hammered by number 62, Vernon Crawford out of Florida State. Made a nice tackle at the point of attack.
Yeah, he was right there. That's the way I like to tackle. Hit him high like that. Well, again, JR, they got to punch this in here, man. You know, 3's going to be fine, but I don't think it's going to be good enough.
Not going to be good enough for that man. Coach Kippy Brown, the 12th play of the drive coming up.
Blue 40.
Druckenmiller looking to throw. Has some time. Have to pull it down and maybe moves the ball up to the 5-yard line. Good tough pass defense, Dick, here in the red zone by New York.
I think he was trying to hit Hobbs or Jordan on the right-hand side. Well, what I get a kick out of is, you know, the quarterback's pressured, he gets hit, and the receiver's like, well, why didn't you throw it to me, man? I was open. You know, they don't realize until they see the game films where the guy's getting crunched. So it's 3rd and goal on the 5, big play.
Blue 40.
Memphis needs a touchdown.
Blue 40.
Druckenmiller.
Wide open. Oh, man.
Mark Thomas, the tight end, running free and wide open. Thomas, the 6'4", 250-pounder out of North Carolina State.
Well, you can see a couple of the linebackers looking at each other. I don't know where he snuck out. He was at the tight end position. I don't think he did anything that tricky.
Thomas' 3rd touchdown, Dick, of the season. He had one last week. And looked like Ben Hanks just let him go. So now New York, or Memphis, will attempt the point after here for the 2-yard line.
Well, they're the worst at this, converting the extra point. And they still are.
Nice hard hit by Joey Ellums, breaking up the play intended for Charles Jordan. So Memphis, with a 13-play, 73-yard drive, takes the lead 6-3.
Yo, it's the IXL that keeps the shut down. They got you loving the sound. That mean you ride to a home run. To walk the asphalt. To pull in the pace. To make a narrow escape. Truly electrified. Your eyes on the prize. Make sure you don't fall when you're having a ball. Keep it moving in the clubs. The daylight love.
There is an easier way to get an XFL football. Come to Pep Boys and get an official size and weight XFL football free with a Castro motor oil, case purchase, or oil change. Only at Pep Boys.
Hi, Tom Bodette. When did you see the light?
Oh, going over to Phoenix. We wanted to rest up for the game, and suddenly it was so clear. Motel 6. I think it's great.
Well, you gotta call them like you see them. Call us and see the light for yourself.
The outrageous new comedy Tomcats is not just another one of those guy loses all his money and has to win a bet by marrying off his best friend movies. Yeah, whatever. It's a whole lot more.
Oh, yeah!
On March 30th, brace yourself for the most outrageous comedy of the year.
We're gonna have sex with the first woman you see. Hi. Second woman you see.
Tomcats, rated R. Opens everywhere March 30th.
Thinking of you. Love always. Jessica.
They're beautiful.
They smell so nice.
You're a lucky man.
The Whopper says, nothing says I love you like flame-broiled beef.
Do you mind if I call her?
In the land of burgers, the flame-broiled Whopper is king.
The XFL on NBC is brought to you by Lugs, the boots and shoes with an attitude, since you never know what you might run into. Lugs, boots and shoes. By Pep Boys, cars like us, people love us. By Tomcats, a new film from Columbia Pictures, opens everywhere March 30th. And by Burger King. In the land of burgers, Whopper is king.
So Jim Druckenmiller's 5-yard touchdown pass to tight end Mark Thomas, culminating a 13-play, 73-yard drive that took 8:13 off the clock. It was Druckenmiller's 6th touchdown pass of the season, and Jeff Hall kicking off. And Butler by Note will return the ball for the 7-yard line. And by Note with room. By Note. Oh no, he fumbled.
I think they got it. New York.
New York recovered the fumble, and New York will be in business at the 44-yard line. A 42-yard return for the Hitmen's Kirby Dardar, and the Hitmen are in business.
Special report. What looked like a routine police undertaking has turned into a dramatic escape right here at Bassett Creek as police thought suspect went to evacuate the The search for the bombshell bandit continues tonight throughout the Bassett Creek area.
Inevitably, there will come a time in your life when you realize you need a cell phone. And when that time comes, we'll be here.
Your car never nags. It never complains about how much time you spend with the guys. It thinks a little gas is a good thing. Here's to the perfect relationship.
It takes a lot to keep our aircraft flying. Nearly 750,000 remarkable individuals. Our people are the fuel we run on. Join us. America's Air Force. No one comes close.
Become the man in Orlando. Move for move, he ranks among the league's best. Now McGrady goes head-to-head with a worthy foe as he looks to cement himself among the NBA's elite. The Magic and Tracy McGrady host Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. Sunday, 12 noon Eastern, NBC.
New York's Butler by Note. 63-yard kickoff return has put New York in business with their best starting drive field position of the night at the 44-yard line of the Memphis Maniacs. Wally Richardson was in play action and roll out.
Whoa!
Complete to Zola Davis. And Zola Davis knocked out of bounds inside the 25-yard line of the Maniacs.
Now, that's his second or third time Wally Richardson rolls to his left. Being a right-hander, you know, this big cliche of, you know, you can't roll left. It's more difficult to throw the ball, but there he threw it for 21-yard gain. Not bad.
Quick slide right or draw. On one, ready.
The big backfield of Michael Blair and Mike Archie. Another Penn State alumnus in the backfield. Blair out of
Red,
Ball
292.
State.
Red 292.
Richardson, the quick slant in, and the pass ruled incomplete. Pass intended for Kirby Dardar out of Syracuse.
Hold up.
You know, you're talking about 27, Michael Blair. He's from Chicago, and I think I knew his high school coach. Chicago. He really wanted to play for the Chicago Forces, but unfortunately, he ended up here in New York.
6 foot, 240 pounder, 4-year starter at Ball State.
Orange 83. Orange 83.
There's a quick toss.
Look out.
Halfback pass, the option pass in the end zone.
They're going to be flag here. Kellogg, I believe.
Pass is incomplete. A flag down.
Make it happen. We got a call. Way to go.
Mike Archie, attempted pass on the halfback option to Kirby Dardar. And we'll see what the penalty is. Might have been a hold on Memphis.
I know it's hard to tell, you know, but I don't think he was going to be able to catch that pass anyway.
There's no flag on the play. The passer was out of the pocket.
You've got to be in the pocket to have the illegal chop. The halfback had the ball.
Oh, but still interference downfield.
Come on.
Drew looking for any advantage.
Cowboys, yeah.
On the coat, ready.
Former Cowboys on
Bears don't get along with Cowboys.
No.
3rd and 10. Ball to the 23-yard line of the Maniacs. 3rd down play. Wally punt fake. And Richardson throwing it up.
Throwing it up.
And out of bounds. Yeah. Wally throwing it away. Pressure on Wally Richardson by Marvin Thomas, the defensive end, in Wally's face. And that's going to bring on Leo Aragus. And Leo's going to try, looks like he's going to try a field goal. Aragus' longest this season is 42 yards. Charles Polari, the second-team quarterback beholder, let's not forget that. A 41-yard field goal attempt by the young man from Stephen F. Austin.
Uh-oh.
And this fumble snap. And Polari couldn't handle the hold.
That was kind of a high snap.
Certainly was. And New York missing a scoring opportunity. Have to give some of the blame to long snapper Ryan Collins, number 88.
Now let's have a look here.
A wet ball may have something to do with it, Dick. I'm not sure. I don't know. That wasn't a bad snap.
Not that bad.
That ball could have been bouncing around 20, 30 yards downfield, so New York missed the opportunity, but perhaps dodged the bullet otherwise. There's a handoff to Brent Moss. Phantom room up to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, they're mixing up the plays pretty good, you know, because of the great defensive line, and especially the interior of the hitmen. I mean, they pound away a little bit, but now they're starting to bounce it outside, and they're starting to get some yardage, just like that other drive they had.
And thanks to Moss's 37 yards on 7 carries, Dick, Memphis not missing Rashawn Salam that much tonight, the leading rusher in the XFL.
That's right.
1st and 10, Memphis, ball at the 50-yard line. Another handoff to Brent Moss, and nowhere this time. Big Ron Murkison, the middle linebacker, in the middle of the play, number 57.
See, that's that lead play. You got Big Roosevelt Potts leading into the hole. As a middle linebacker like Big Murk there, all you got to do is look through the quarterback to the remaining back, and wherever he goes, that's your key. Meet him at the junction.
Meet him at the junction and mean business. Roosevelt Potts, a 267-pound fullback, has yet to carry the ball this year. He's like an offensive guard back there. 2nd down and 10. Druckenmiller. Pass complete to Keith Crawford, a rangy receiver at 6'2", 195 out of Howard Payne University. 17-yard gain. A 1st and 10 for Memphis with 2:25 to go in the first half.
Come on now. Keep up the fucking Kippy Brown, he calls the plays, mixing them up pretty good.
Walk out. Mike 77.
Ball on the 33-yard line of the New York Hitmen. 1st and 10, Memphis. Keeping it on the ground. And Moss again the ball carrier. Brent Moss out of Wisconsin at 3,428 yards as a running back in Wisconsin in his career, with 34 touchdowns for the Badgers. And folks, with a 2-minute warning, we'll take a timeout with Memphis moving the football. And they have a 3-point lead.
So how are we getting home? Good question.
Hop on in, guys.
File this under never. When you need a ride, dial down the center. 1-800-CALL-ATT and save big bucks on every call.
I live with my mom.
Use 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls.
If you can't stop here, stop here for 25% off the regular price of Midas VSD brake pads and shoes. They've got a lifetime guarantee, and they're the best we've ever offered. They're quieter, they stop faster, and last longer. And if they wear out, we'll provide you with new ones at no charge for as long as you own your car. So for 25% off VSD brakes, go Midas.
Sports drinks, not cutting it, okay? What do you bench? 350. Gallons? By the way, your body called. Yeah, looking for some vitamin D and A. Come on! Hey, I found a quarter. Can I get a spot here? Yeah. What are you drinking? Sports drink. Sports drink. Later, sunshine. So you just hit the stop button? They got a stop button, or you just stop walking, or you got to... Ow.
Want to play? Milk has 9 essential nutrients active bodies need.
I'm all right. I'm up.
As we're making our way up the hill, I can hear gunshots echoing in the distance.
Let's go, soldiers. You will not have a whole lot of time.
Spurs, once you have that magazine.
Rocket. Contender 4 to 3.
I'm a little bit nervous because I've never done this before.
Left side is ready. Right side is ready. The middle is ready.
It's all about precision and confidence.
Log on. Watch Michelle hit the mark. Only at GoArmy.com.
I've been chasing this guy ever since I joined the force. I know his every mannerism. And now after all this time, I finally figured out a way to trap him. I will become him.
John Travolta, Nicolas Cage, Gina Gershon. Face Off at a special early time, 8/7 Central, NBC Sunday.
We are back, 2nd down and 1 for Memphis. Ball on the New York 24-yard line. The rain has not dampened the spirits of these great New York fans here tonight. Brent Moss, the tailback.
Blue 40.
Woo, look out. A quick pitch. Moss has got room.
What the heck?
Up the sideline. Oh, what a hard hit. Woo! Ty Talton with a hard hit out of bounds.
What I'm talking
about. But a big gain by tailback Brent Moss of 18 yards.
Let's go, fellas. Here we go. Now, that was a dangerous play because that right defensive end almost could have maybe intercepted that lateral. But man, what a hit there. I wonder what Drew's thinking now. Ball on the 6-yard line.
First and goal, ball on the 6.
That's a good call
Mike's
by
57. Mike's 57.
Give credit.
Set. Blue 40. Blue 40.
Druckenmiller throwing the ball. Touchdown. Touchdown to Daryl Hobbs. A 6-yard touchdown pass from Jim Druckenmiller. And Hobbs beat Darney Caldwell on the play.
Well, another nice drive by Memphis, but this is the thing. They only convert about 36% of their extra points, and you know, a field goal or two, just like when they scored a touchdown and the Hitmen scored 3 points, they're only 3 behind. This is a big deal, this extra point. It's not that easy to get for Memphis.
Daryl Hobbs had the game winner last week.
Wasn't pretty, but it got the job done.
And
Moss is in there now for Druckenmiller. What's going on?
The quarterback, Bo Morgan, number 32. He was a wishbone quarterback at Air Force. Watch the option play, and that's what we are going to see before the false start. Bo Morgan, number 32, was a wishbone quarterback at Air Force. His senior year had 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards passing.
Well, how about in 6 games so far this year, he's played wide receiver, running back, quarterback, and DB. And he's on all the special teams. Plus, he holds the field goals. Come on, earn your money, Morgan. For sake.
And Druckenmiller back in. The edge off that.
All right, now we can gather it's not going to be an option. But like again, they're the worst in converting their extra points. Come on, give him a 9. Yeah. Hey, look for a 9 signal if they're bumped. So golf right gun, black right 11 on 1. Ready, break. All right.
Southern way you running this boy.
Mike 57. Mike 57. Set. Green 60.
Extra point attempt from the 7-yard line.
60.
Druckenmiller to the end zone. Pass is incomplete. Broken up by Damon Wheeler. Intended for Daryl Hobbs. And Memphis leads 12-3.
Well, it figures, you know. I don't know why they want to pick on Wheeler. Well, you look at his size, he's only 5'9".
Right, that's
so throw it up there.
All right, Drew, what's your assessment thus far, your first half of your team?
Well, you know what? We knew they had a great offense coming in here, and what we got to do is try to get our offense moving and try to keep pace with them as they continue to score. But our defense has been on the field most of this second quarter, and they're a little tired now, and our offense has got to get it together so that they can give our defense some rest and they can get refreshed. So, but they got a good offense, and Kippy Brown's a good coach. He knows how to call plays. He knows how to call plays.
You're right about that. Thanks, Drew. Drew Pearson, former Dallas Cowboy, the general manager of the New York Hitmen. Wired for sound on the sideline. You know, Memphis has not lost on the road this year, and that's the results at the half of their road games.
But well, see, I think they're putting it all together. You know, they got that big line. They can run the ball well. And if you stack up, put 8 people in the box, well, you got Druckenmiller who can throw the ball a mile.
Jeff Hall's kickoff. It's going to be taken by Butler by Note at the goal line. By Note at the 10, the 20, and brought down about the 22 or 23-yard line. So it will be New York ball, 1st and 10. Well, folks, next Saturday here on NBC at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, former 49ers quarterback Jim Druckenmiller returns to San Francisco to face the Demons in the raucous hellhole. That's the XFL on NBC next Saturday at 8 Eastern here on NBC.
Set! Blue 40! Blue 40! Hey.
Richardson with a draw to Michael Blair.
Right!
And Blair, the young man from Chicago out of Ball State, had nowhere to go.
They call timeout. Hold up. They call timeout. Hold up.
And Memphis has called timeout to stop the clock here.
Look at me for a timeout, all right? Tell him. Hey, go tell him, Kevin.
If he wants one more shot at the football.
Well, you see this all the time. There's a couple of seconds. Well, there's a minute 37 left in there until halftime, and a lot of people, they take the knee and everything else. In this game, because of this 25-second clock, I'm pretty sure you're averaging 13 to 15 plays a quarter. So, throw it up there for a bomb or use that play. I mean, because you really don't have that many times. And you check out their drives. Not too many people have long drives.
Ready.
Memphis has 2 timeouts left here in the first half. New York 1. Second down and 9. Ball to the 24-yard line of New York. Wally Richardson looking to throw. Pulls it down. And Richardson knocked down by number 73, DJ Cooper out of Arkansas, along with Antonio Anderson, number 97.
Hey, you guys blew it now. You owe me about 10 seconds up here.
Memphis using some clock management here, looking to get the football back.
Who did?
Sure, because, even though Aragoose was punting the heck out of the ball last week, I don't think he's been punting that well tonight, maybe because of the weather. If they stop him here, comes 4th down, and Memphis will have a good field position.
And, well, folks, coming up.
Monday, nature's wildest beasts strike back, uncensored, all new. The Croc Hunter's wildest home videos, Monday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
Don't miss this one. 3rd down and 9. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. Antonio Anderson, that last play, born in Brooklyn, sort of a homecoming for him.
Set. Red 88.
Memphis showing blitz. Wally back to throw. Pressure on. Pass almost caught by number 28, Mike Archie. John Williams defending on the play.
Looked like he was defending on the play. He's throwing a little bit behind him.
Dick, what do you do here? Block or return if you're Memphis?
I think they've got to go for the return. Why get a penalty? You know what I mean? His first punt wasn't that good. They'll get a good position, and you got Druckenmiller who can throw the ball 60 yards. So just try to set up a return. Hold those guys there so they don't come downfield.
Aragoose second punt of the night. His first at 31 yards. This one a little bit better than that. Hobbs at the 35-yard line.
Look out.
Hobbs
Look out.
The 50. And that's as far as he's going to go. Hobbs brought down by number 27.
All right, so they got a minute and 4 seconds for Druck, who's had
Michael Blair on the tackle, 42-yard punt.
989.
he's 8 for 14 for 74 yards, 2 TDs tonight, and he can zip it in the end zone on his back. That distance.
Druckenmiller's got a huge arm.
So now we just gotta, just check out, gotta check out the Hitman's a gut test.
Well, the
gut test on their rusher.
Druckenmiller can put the ball in the end zone, and that's what I look for Memphis to do. They've got number 32, Bo Morgan in the backfield. Remember, he can throw the ball. Druckenmiller. Pass incomplete.
Kind of skipped in there.
Pass intended for Charles Jordan. Pass incomplete.
All right, Jim, here you go.
All right, Dolphin right zip. Dolphin right zip. Deep base right 080 smash.
Straight or they run again.
Check now. Let's go. Dolphin right gun zip. Deep base right 080 smash. Come on. Ready, break. Ball, right here. Run down that sideline.
Head coach Kippy Brown and Memphis calling the plays.
Mike 57. Roger. Set blue 40. Right foot.
Second down for the Maniacs. Less than a minute to go in the half. Druckenmiller's going to run and brought down from behind by number 95, Dwayne Sabb out of New Hampshire.
6, 12.
Is this deja vu or what? From last week.
Read right 12.
This is what he did last week against Chicago, only at the end of the game when it really counted.
Memphis in the hurry-up offense, third down.
Oh, got away with that one.
The penalty down, and the official.
Oh, slant. Yeah, come on.
Saw Mark Thomas get interfered with. And Kippy is indicating the slant was open.
Hey.
Well,
Mark Tate on the coverage. An automatic first.
He might have been figuring it's hit Mark Thomas. He's going toward the sidelines. He's a couple yards to go, get the first down.
Spot foul, automatic first down.
Well, he got the first down anyway. All right.
All right, hey, Q.
Gibbs said to set your feet, Jimbo. And we'll see here that did not happen.
Yeah, we'll take that penalty. All right, here we go. Q now.
He saw the flag.
Dolphin right gun, read right. 999 seam option on one. Ready, break. Not there, you're there, bro.
999 seam option.
Mike 57, Mike 57.
Here's the call with Druckenmiller in the shotgun.
Blue 80, hunt.
And a pass intended for Charles Jordan.
Yo, and Drew was talking about, the defense has been on the field. You can usually tell when your defensive linemen start putting their hands on their hips right away.
Deep base right.
They're getting a little gassed, and
let's get it complete.
They got to just keep on coming.
Deep base right. 866 Ricky on one. Ready, break. True 8. Mike's 57. Mike's 57. Set blue 40.
Second down from Memphis. 29 seconds to go in the first half. Maniacs leading by 9. Druckenmiller had a man and overthrew him just a little bit. Pass intended for Crawford. And Ty Talton on the coverage.
Deep base right, 648 hook.
Hold up.
But certainly would like to get it in Jeff Hall's field goal range.
I can't get a grip on the stand Hall. Dolphin right gun. Deep base right, 648 hook on one. Ready, break. Watch it. Mike's 57, Mike's 57. Set. Blue 40.
Third down play.
Blue 40, hunt.
Clock running at 20 seconds. Pressure on Druckenmiller. He avoids a contact. Looking to throw the ball. Druckenmiller running out of bounds at a about the 30-yard line, maybe the 29-yard line, with 13 seconds remaining.
I think he made it, didn't he?
And the officials are saying it's close.
Yes.
And we've got a 1st and 10 on the scramble by
what the heck?
Big Jim Druckenmiller.
He did that last week against Chicago. This one for 11 yards.
Quarterback draw. Dolphin right gun. Quarterback draw. Double count.
4 rushes for 25 yards. He's averaging 6 yards.
Quarterback draw right. Double count. Ready, break.
Yogi Berra would say deja vu all over again.
Yeah, it is.
40.
1st and 10.
40.
Ball the 28-yard line. Memphis has 1 timeout remaining. Druckenmiller.
Timeout.
Pass complete.
Timeout.
And a timeout called with 8 seconds to go in the second quarter. And Dick, what's the play calling logic there?
I don't know. I don't know what it was a short out, and especially being a short out, you got Wheeler. No, Wheeler's on this side, but I mean, I don't get it. He might have been setting up some. Let's hear.
I thought you wanted to return that punt, man. Oh, damn, you should have scored on that. No, don't you do that. I don't want to hear that.
No Deion Sanders-like laterals.
Come on, Jeff.
Brown's team.
No, I don't.
Dick, a fake here, maybe?
No, I don't think so. Jeff Hall, he's tied for 2nd in the league. He's 9 for 12 field goals. He's fairly accurate.
41-yard attempt, his longest 49 yards.
But then I don't know how well he is from this distance.
Bo Morgan, the holder. Kick is up long enough, and it's good.
Like I said, it was a sure thing. So let the guy kick it.
3 seconds to go in the first half. And Hall's 41-yard field goal will give Memphis a 15-3 lead. Hall came in the game 9-12 for field goals this year.
He's not. He punted the year the Rams went to the Super Bowl. He punted for him, kicked for him for 4 games. So he's got the ability. And like I said, he's tied for 2nd in the league for accuracy.
He also had a great college career at Tennessee, Dick. in '98 in their national championship year. He was the field goal kicker and did a hell of a job for Coach Phil Fulmer down there in Knoxville.
Well, you know, that's a good thing about Memphis. You got 8 people from playing that are from Memphis or went to the University of Memphis, and you got about 5 guys from Mississippi State. So they're well represented by their own city.
41-yard field goal by Hall. And Dick, with that, we're told that last field goal was almost blocked. And what's the left side? And it certainly looked like the kick.
I don't know. I get what he was doing. Now, he might have been pushed by the wing back and got off balance and twisted a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe he was afraid to run into the kicker there. Should have ran it.
Jeff Hall's kickoff. Taken by Kirby Dardar, and that will bring us to the end of the first half. So, well, in a ball game that both these teams need to make it to the playoffs, right now Memphis with a 12-point lead.
Well, Jim, it took you a while to get things going, but 2 touchdowns late, big lead at halftime.
Yeah, we're happy right now just to have this many points on the board. We're not really executing real well, but we're definitely stepping it up.
Is the weather playing a factor for you out there?
A little bit. Hopefully the refs do a little better job keeping the balls dry.
All right, good luck in the second half.
Druckenmiller 9 of 18 in the first half, 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. As both these squads know what's on the line here tonight on this rainy night here at Giant Stadium.
Well, I don't think the rain's going to affect him because, you know, he played in Los Angeles and it was a downpour. And he told me, you know, because we thought, well, you know, how's the ball work and everything else, but he's got big hands, so it really doesn't matter.
That was a couple of weeks ago out in the Coliseum in that monsoon.
Yeah, well, don't say it like that because I was there. I mean,
you bring the rain. 51 brings the rain.
So well, there we are in the locker room.
Total access here in the XFL, looking inside the New York locker room.
You know, everybody does a different thing as you go in the locker room. You know, some guys got their little deal that they do. Some coaches.
How was George Hallis?
Coach Hallis would go up to his little room and disappear for a while and then come back. And, you know, we'd have our little orange slices like they have there. I'm surprised. 30 years ago, we used to have them there. We never had that Gatorade stuff like they got all over in there.
Hallis go to his room, have a little drink of Gatorade?
They didn't have Gatorade back then. Maybe it was a soft drink or something.
Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
Or something. No doubt about it.
You know, some coaches like to get in there and talk right away, and some, you know, let everybody relax a little bit, and then the coaches get together and just say, okay, what's working, what's not working. Right now, they ought to give their defensive line some oxygen because they've been on, it seems like they've been on the field a long time. And I'll tell you, there's nothing worse than when you got to rush a passer because that's, you know, you got to go out all the time.
New York
general manager. Something, yeah, now that's something I never had our general manager come through the locker room and cheer everybody up.
He was probably afraid of Hallis.
I'm afraid.
Probably because he was everything.
Well, folks, New York going to get it back together here on St. Patrick's weekend. They're down by 12, and they're needing to win.
It's been brought to our attention that the American Lawyers Public Image Association isn't pleased with our new show, First Years. They believe it'll change the way you think about lawyers. We believe that's the reason to watch. Come decide for yourself. The premiere of First Years, Monday at 9/8 Central on NBC.
Coming up tonight after the game, the pride and politics surrounding today's St. Patrick's Day Parade.
And what's next for Puffy? He beats the rap in criminal court, but still faces a long list of civil suits.
And another price hike at the gas pump. We'll tell you what to expect as OPEC cuts the oil supply tonight after the game.
Do you know a deserving student graduating from a New York high school this June and going on to higher education in New York State? If so, he or she should know about the New York Lottery's Leaders of Tomorrow scholarships. Each lot scholarship provides $4,000 to one senior from each New York high school. Last year, over 1,000 students received lot scholarships, including 466 from the New York metro area. The New York Lottery's lot scholarship deadline is March 19th. Ask your high school guidance counselor for details.
Oh, great! You solved the problem of how to make everyone happy for dinner. And right now, a piping hot, fresh Domino's pizza is making its way straight to your door. And what? You didn't call? Never mind. Call Domino's now for your fresh hot pizza. Get the door. It's Domino's. Call Domino's now and get 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for only $13.99. And for dessert, try our new Cinesticks with sweet, creamy icing for $2.99. Call now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On the left side of the aircraft is the Grand Canyon. On the right is Lake Powell. And back in seat 19E is George Johnson, who spent way too much money for his family's tickets. Idiot. Loser. To spare your family any further embarrassment, we'll be assisting you with the deplaning process immediately. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Next time, George, save money on travel. Use Hotwire. A great trip starts with a great deal.
This lonely lady claims she was conned by a convict.
You are pathetic. You found this poor soul and you sucked the life out of her.
Judge Marilyn Millian gets tough on an all-new People's Court.
Monday at 10, only on NBC4.
Running Flyers ripped the Sabres 14-3. The Canadians got past the Flames 7-6.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Leader Tiger Woods and Sergio Garcia go head-to-head with Norman and Nicholson close behind. The Bay Hill Invitational presented by Cooper Tires. Sunday at 2:30 Eastern on NBC.
Memphis quarterback Big Jim Druckenmiller's had a good first half. 9 of 18, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. And for Jim Druckenmiller, the one-time San Francisco 49er quarterback, next week's return to San Francisco will certainly be bittersweet.
Very emotional day. I was almost in shock. You know, I didn't know what to do. Somebody had handed me a 49er hat, so I immediately put that on, and then I came out, and sure enough, you know, it's a Jim Druckenmiller drafted by the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers first-round draft choice, big, strong Jim Druckenmiller.
And Jim Druckenmiller's been the victim of the squeeze play his whole career. He squeezed out of San Francisco.
Maybe San Francisco just wasn't the place for me. And not always are cut out for everything or every place. So, I think it's just one of those situations. I don't hold any grudges, don't think negatively about it, but I feel good here.
Druckenmiller in the shotgun, looking to throw, looking for the end zone, looking for the end zone. Touchdown!
You know, my biggest attribute is my arm strength. I think it enables me to hit all areas of the field, from short ball to long ball. It really keeps a defense on their toes.
When that rock comes out of his hand, whoa, because that sucker's coming at you loud and fast.
Oh, you definitely can hear it whistling. And then that's how you can tell when Jim's throwing a nice ball to you, because if it's not whistling and it's floating to you, you know he didn't get that much on it.
If we were allowed to wear a bulletproof vest, I'd volunteer for that. Jim has a lot of arm strength. I've seen him throw the ball 80 yards.
Druckenmiller in trouble. He shovel passes.
And that shows the strength of Jim Druckenmiller.
I think he's the toughest one I've ever played with. His attitude of not taking the sack and the will not to lose is what really impressed me.
He's paid a heck of a price to get where he is right now. You know, he was way up here when he was a first-round draft choice, San Francisco, and then all of a sudden he's out of football. But he hung in there, you know, he kept a good attitude and got his chance.
Good 3 routes with Dolphin right gun zip. Base right, flanker poke on 1. Ready, break. Coming here to the Memphis Maniacs, you know, I've been given this opportunity now, and I'm trying to take advantage of it. Not near where I want to be playing at yet, but I think I'm improving every week and going out there and showing people what I can do.
Well, folks, we'll remind everyone that coming up tonight here on NBC, she won the MTV Movie Award as the Breakthrough Performer of the Year. Now beautiful Julia Stiles makes her Saturday Night Live debut, plus musical guest Aerosmith tonight on Saturday Night Live here on NBC. And I'll tell you what, there's no doubt in my mind that the leader of the Memphis football team is Big Jim Druckenmiller.
Well, you know, they've scored on the last 3 possessions, so he's really turned it around. And what I like about him, he takes control in the huddle. He's a tough guy. He runs hard, and he gets his linemen going. I think you might have heard him say, come on, get the attitude going. And that's the kind of guy, you know, like to have at a quarterback. A lot of times they're a little, I don't want to say this or that, but this guy's a tough guy, and, you know, I'd listen to him if I was in there.
And that means something in my book. Folks, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half here tonight. Druckenmiller trying to make something happen here, Dick. He didn't slide, but he did fall.
Yeah, he did cough it up. It looked like the old Casper rule there with Stabler. Unfortunately, the hitman hit it.
And Mark Thomas got the touchdown, running free in the end zone. That made it 6-3. And the fumble on the field goal attempt was really a blow to New York.
Nice pass.
That made it 12-3. And then Memphis would add a field goal, ladies and gentlemen. A Jeff Hall field goal. And that brings us to 15-3. Memphis leading New York here at the half. Cheerleaders having a great time. It's amazing we've got this many folks here in Giant Stadium here on St. Patrick's weekend in the rain.
Did you go to see the parade today or anything?
I caught a little bit of parade on on NBC4. Everybody can be Irish for the day, you know.
That's right. That's right.
So the luck of the Irish has not been shining on New York thus far, but I got a feeling that Rusty Tillman and Drew Pearson are going to fire this team up at halftime, Dick. And
well, they should be able to, but again, you know, it's being won up front now. You know, Druckenmiller's having a great night and everything else. So why is that? It's because his offensive line has given him some time. I mean, you know, you could talk about, you know, great catches and everything else, but it really does, the old cliche, it starts up front. And the more that I was going to say giant defensive linemen of the Hitmen are in there, I mean, you got, you know, Malo Malanga's 320.
Right.
And he's got to rush a passer. And right now, I don't know, it looks like the Maniacs are on the road of maybe 60-some plays. Come on. That's a lot of plays, you know, in these games because everything is so quick. So thinking back on a defensive line, I mean, you know, you got to gas it up, buddy. And I guess the only way you can do that is if the Hitmen offense would take the ball.
Well, folks, we got a lot more football here in the second half, but more football this weekend here from the XFL. A lot more football here tomorrow from the XFL as Jim Druckenmiller warms up. You know, the Rashawn Salaam, the leading rusher in the XFL, Dick, former Heisman Trophy winner for Colorado, the Chicago Bears, #1 draft pick, not playing tonight due to a shoulder injury, but Brent Moss, the 217-pounder from Wisconsin, has had a heck of a first half, replacing Salaam with 10 carries for 64 yards.
Well, that's kind of neat to have a guy like that to back up Salaam when you run into trouble with injuries and everything else. And again, they've got Roosevelt Potts, 6 foot, 267. It's like a quick guard playing your fullback, playing behind that big offensive line. Then you got the passing game, so they got a nice blend going for them tonight.
The New York defense will be back on the field momentarily. Leo Aragus will kick off for the New York Hitmen, who are down 12-3 here at the half. Kevin Cobb and Kettrick Sanford deep to receive. A high, short kick taken at the 20-yard line by Sanford. And Sanford up to the 32-yard line. Folks, thanks to our friends at Miller Genuine Draft, we look at our halftime stats, Dick, and not much offense for New York.
No, yeah, 9 yards rushing, that's not going to get it done. Total yards 160 to 69. Look at the third downs, though. That's been the key to these drives. Memphis had 3 long drives. So,
come on, bud. Come on, Brent.
Well, maybe the lining in the dark rain cloud is the fact that Memphis has struggled in the second half of every game this season, but last week.
Yeah, they didn't struggle in the last 2 minutes. That's up until that point, they did struggle.
Come on, fellas, set up. Mike 57, Mike 57.
Brent Moss and Roosevelt Potts in the backfield with Jim Druckenmiller. Ball on the 32-yard line of Memphis. Second half underway here. And there's Moss. Moss brought down by James Cotton. And as Dick Buck has pointed out, the New York defense on the field a great deal of the first half, and you got to wonder, Big Merck, the linebacker, in the stop as well, how much gas is left in their tank?
This is the old cliche. You know, you tell the guys just before they come out to the second half, if you're on defense, you know, stop them in 3, get the ball over to the offense.
Blue 40. Blue 40.
Druckenmiller with time. Oh, man.
That's 2 big hits.
Big Merck, number 57, the middle linebacker, was headhunting there and came with an eyelash of a slobber-knocking hit.
There you go. Double count. Double count. Double count. All right, Dolphin right gun.
Here's a look and a listen at this play.
See, the quarterbacks, you know, he tried to slide, but it doesn't make any difference. You can still hit him.
Mike's 57. Blue 58. Blue 40.
That's our Dick Buck kind of football. That's smashing.
Oh,
there's movement. Henry Slay, who has replaced Israel Raybon at defensive tackle for New York. Raybon went off earlier with an injury. Slay, a 6'2", 300-pounder from West Virginia, where he was an All-American, by the way.
See, that's what really grinds you. Third down.
Offside on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Now, is that going to be enough? I don't think it's going to be. Well, it could be. But that'd be 3rd and 1. But geez, there's no reason for that.
You're out, Crawford. You're out.
3rd down and 1.
All right, Zeke. All right, toss right, ball second.
Let's go. Eye right. Toss right, ball extra on 1. Ready, break.
And the
Mike's 57.
Kendrick Sanford is the tailback
40.
on this toss right play. Sanford trying to turn the corner and can't do it. He's near the first down marker, where he's driven out of bounds by James Cotton, number 92, out of Ohio State, the defensive end. Sanford activated this ball game with the injuries to Raphael Cooper last week and also to Rashawn Salam.
I didn't quite get that play. You know, they're a real power running team, and I guess because they pounded the first couple downs up the middle, and then they throw a pitch to go wide.
Looks like we're going to measure.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 1st down or a 4th down for Memphis.
Chris, hey guys.
Well, if you're a hitman, defensive lineman, you hope the heck they'll make it.
And you also hope that the chain crew takes their time.
I don't think so.
So we're about less than a yard short.
All right, they did a good job. Go take a blow, a well-deserved blow. They stopped them.
Jeff Hall comes in from Memphis to punt it away.
You know, talking to Drew there, the players' attitudes were great. You know, and I remember when I was playing, you know, whenever we had a bad offense and we were always on the field, the defense is always on the field. You always start, you know, moaning and griping at the offense, you know, because they can't make a 1st down. But he said his guys, and along with Kippy Brown's group, he said the attitude of the players has been great.
This will be Jeff Hall's 2nd punt. As you saw, his first one went for 50 yards. Kirby Dardar deep to receive and flag down.
False start, number 54 on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. It remains 4th down.
Richard Hogan is the middle linebacker in on special teams.
I thought for a minute it might have been New York, and then they would have got the 1st down.
That's about their luck.
Yeah.
No luck of the Irish or New York tonight thus far, as it is 4th down. And again, Jeff Hall back to kick number 7. Good snap. And a low line drive kick. Returnable. Okay. Kirby Dardar to 25, to the 35, look out. 40, the 45, and Dardar up to midfield.
All right.
Nice return by Kirby Dardar. 39-yard punt, 25-yard return. Great field position for New York.
Get after 7 times. Start calling it. Hey.
Ride a Buell Blast for under $80 a month. Visit Buell.com for the dealer nearest you.
How can I tell you I love you? I got you.
I love you, you should know.
Get real. Brian does not make house calls. Save big bucks. Dial 1-800-CALLATT for collect call.
Hi, Tom Bodette. When did you see the light?
We were staying with my cousin, and Duke here wasn't getting along with their cat, Fluffy. So I thought, hey, Motel 6 takes pets, and it's a great price.
Here's Fluffy now. Just kidding, boy. Call us and see the light for yourself.
She's a real beauty. And she never bugs you about spending so much time with the guys. She never complains about you watching football. She thinks a little gas is a good thing. Maybe she isn't a she after all. Here's to the perfect relationship. Here's how to keep it that way.
If your legs bent the other way, what would chairs look like? If aliens are of a higher intelligence, why do they abduct the dumbest people? If a cow laughs, does milk come out of its nose? If the mini-mart is open 24 hours, why are there locks on the door? The kick of fruit juice and Starburst will get your brain asking, what if? Starburst, get your juices going.
The XFL on NBC is brought to you by Buell American Motorcycles. To win one, visit XFL.com. By 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls. By the motor oil that provides maximum protection.
Get your juices going.
The XFL on NBC is brought to you by Buell American Motorcycles. To win one, visit XFL.com. By 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls. By the motor oil that provides maximum protection. Castrol GTX. Drive hard. And by Starburst Fruit Twists. Come take a nibble and twist up the juice.
With Kirby Dardar's 24-yard return, New York takes over. 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. 12:20 to go in the third quarter. Big Joe Aska, the running back. Fake to Aska. And the handoff to Mike Archie. Archie may have gained 2 yards on the play. And the New York running game, I'm surprised, Dick, we haven't seen more of Joe Aska.
Well, you got to give the Memphis Maniacs defense a little credit. I mean, they're active. They got, you know, Hogan's as linebacker. They're very active, and this misdirection kind of runs and everything else. I think that's what they figure they can run against that defense.
2nd down and 8. Richardson's throw complete to his Penn State teammate Mike Archie, number 28. Short gain by Archie. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play for Wally Richardson.
Oh, it's at Penn State. Them guys know each other. They know how to work each other. They played together in college. This is a big down for us right here. See, we score right here. We're right in this game. There's a lot of football to play here. A lot of football to play.
No doubt about that. Red 88. Drew Pearson's comments on the sideline. 3rd down and 2. The pass from behind the intended receiver.
You know, he rolled out right. Like I said, he rolls out rolls out left, which should be a more difficult pass to throw. Seems like he's better going left than right. That one just kind of flew, though. That flew a little bit behind the receiver.
Ryan Collins, the intended receiver, 6'7", 265, a tight end. And Leo Aragu's 3rd punt of the night. He's kicked for 31 and 42 yards. And remember, here in the XFL, the ball's got to go 25 yards. If and when it does, it is a live ball. Darrell Hobbs back deep to receive from Memphis, standing at his 5-yard line.
Make a block.
And Leo.
Come on.
Leo tiptoes out of bounds.
Unbelievable.
For the 1st and 10, Leo Aragus. And
You know,
New York reaching into their bag of tricks.
You know, because that's difficult to do. I mean, when you stop and realize that the outside people can't go downfield, so there's going to be a defender there. And there was a nice little block right there.
Little 7-yard gain, nice fake.
See what I mean? He's got a long way to go. That play was slow developing. And right here, that was a key block. Oh, man, there a goose.
Red 292.
John Williams on the block. First down, New York. Pass complete. The curvy Dardar. And Drew Pearson, is that out of your 18 pages of material?
Yeah, that's actually out of Coach Tillman's material from his special teams days. And the whole key to that play was execution. And also, guys, Leo is an excellent athlete, and we got a play off of that where he might throw the football. So you might see it again later in the game. Okay. That's a big first down.
Thanks, Drew. It is indeed a 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line, just outside the 25. Play fake to Joe Aska. The quick dump off to Michelangelo Blair, out of Ball State, a 240-pound fullback.
We'll see plays like that 4th down. You get your first down. You get all jacked up. Now the deal for the Hitmen is to carry it all the way through. Get in there and score off of that.
We got Y Boom, Brent Wright, 079. On one, ready. Start with Brent Wright. Y Boom.
The embattled Rusty Tillman, looking for his first win at home.
Let's go. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Set. Red 88.
2nd down, 6.
Red 88.
Wally rushed out of the pocket and throws the ball out of bounds. About the only thing that Wally could do there, Dick.
Yep, he just threw it away there.
Leonta Reams coming free in the inside of the defensive line from Memphis.
You know, that was a neat play by Aska. It always seems that, you know, when you got blockers and there's a defender coming from behind, they always look in front. You should turn around like he did, because the quarterback doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. Block the guy behind him and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 6, New York ball at the 21-yard line. New York has yet to convert on 3rd down tonight. Will this be their first one? Pass complete to Dardar.
Look out,
Dardar. Inside the 5-yard line. 1st and 10, New York.
See, that's that screen, that flanker screen that seems to be one of the favorite plays of all teams in the XFL.
Kirby Dardar, from my friend Adam Panucci's alma mater, the Syracuse Orangeman, takes the ball inside the 5-yard line.
Listen, we got to shuffle the dice right, run past 36, corner flat, fake Z reverse, on one, ready?
1st and goal from the 4.
Set. Red 80. Red 80.
Blair and Ask in the backfield. Fake reverse. Pass to the corner of the end zone. What a great play. A great defensive play by Memphis. John Williams. Pass intended for the tight end, big Marcus Hinton, 6'4", 260. And John Williams, 5'9", 180, got right in the big tight end space.
Well, I'm not too sure if it was going to Michael Blair, because Blair was back there too, and then he elected to go to the deep man. And Williams made a nice play on defense, and he almost came away with an interception.
Jackie Kellogg's intercepted one tonight, almost got another one there. 2nd down and goal for New York. They need a touchdown.
Here we go again.
Wally rolling out. Good coverage on the play. Marcus Wimberly out of Miami, the strong safety on the coverage of Joe Aska. Dick, and New York come out of this drive with 3.
No, I don't think they, well, I guess they'd be pleased, but they're not going to be happy. Why waste that 4th down? I mean, you got to make it count now. You kept your drive going. Now you just got to go. It's 11th play of the drive, so let's put it across. 3rd and 4, should be able to do it.
3rd and goal, 4-yard line.
Red 292.
Wally looking to throw. Still got the ball, dumps it off to Aska. Aska trying to.
All right.
And there's a flag down on the play.
Uh-oh.
Flag down in the near the end zone. And now another flag has been thrown in the end zone.
I tell you, Cornell Menifee made a nice play there, but
well, we have multiple fouls here. And New York, that was a 3rd and goal.
All right, that's good. Officials get together,
continuing
talk it over.
Washout. Number 80 and number 3.
Okay.
Don't tell me it's a double foul.
Offsetting fouls. Yeah. Number 80 and number 3. Continuing action on both teams. Wash them out. 4th down.
That's Jackie Kellogg.
Let's go get your helmet on. Play
Davis.
4th down. 4th down.
So now it's 4th down, Dick. What do you do?
Well,
Goose on the sideline.
I guess you're going to have to kick it. You really do. They might play a gadget or something. You got to come away with something. Defense have played pretty good. They stopped them in 3 plays to start this quarter off, second half off. So let's pick up your 3. Get back to work on defense. You know, because with the history of Memphis, very poor in the second half scoring-wise.
It'll be a 25-yard field goal attempt if indeed the Hitmen do kick the ball. And that one is off to the right.
Oh, now that hurts. That hurts.
Aragusinda rushed his kick, and New York gets deep in the red zone.
See, I told you they should have went for it.
But yeah, but they come away empty-handed.
So swing 3. Swing 3.
So New York couldn't score, and now they play defense.
You are watching NBC, network of the NBA.
As we're making our way up the hill, entering the rifle range, I can hear gunshots echoing in the distance. I hear the drill sergeant explaining the safety procedures over the loudspeaker.
Once you have that magazine, lock it.
I'm a little bit nervous because I've never done this before.
Let your bolt go forward.
I'm hearing my heart racing. I'm trying to concentrate on steadying my breathing. We spend a lot of time on marksmanship training.
Left side is ready.
It's all about precision and confidence.
Right side is ready.
If I hit 36 out of 40 targets today, I'll be an expert.
Safe to semi.
That's what I want to do.
Log on. Watch Michelle hit the mark. Only at GoArmy.com.
This spring.
I think it's about time I grew up.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Man, you got issues. You know that, right?
Good men aren't hard to find. Morris Chestnut, D.L. Hughley, Bill Bellamy, Shamar Moore, The Brothers.
I do not need the drama. Miss Jackie Chan.
Rated R opens Friday.
Walking around on your feet, you're on those 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. You're standing on your feet here at work. You need to be comfortable.
With Wolverine DuraShocks, comfort is a guarantee.
Honey, did you get paper plates?
The last time you paid for it.
You got ice, right?
Short trips really beat up your engine, but Pennzoil with Pure Base is formulated to protect against the harshness of everyday driving. We can't change the way you have to drive, but we can protect you from it.
What kind of steaks did you get?
That's gotta hurt.
Stop and go. Protection from Pennzoil.
Buy 5 quarts of Pennzoil on a Purelator Premium Oil Filter at Pep Boys and get $3 back by mail.
For years, he's battled nature's deadliest beasts and won. Monday, it's payback time. The Crocodile Hunter, uncensored. Discover what we already know. This guy's insane. The Croc Hunter's wildest home videos, NBC Monday at 8, 7 Central.
We are back live in Giant Stadium. Jim Ross and Dick Butkus. Thanks for being with us tonight here on the XFL on NBC. New York trailing 15-3. Memphis football, the 20-yard line. Brent Moss, the tailback. And Moss gets the carry, gets outside. Moss to the 25, to the 26 or 7-yard line. Bernard Russ out of West Virginia, the linebacker, makes the play on the young man who has stepped in admirably tonight for the injured Rashawn Salam, number 33, Brent Moss out of Wisconsin.
Second and 4.
Second down, 4 on the 6-yard gain. Moss 12 carries, 72 yards tonight. Replacing the injured Salon. Druckenmiller back to throw. The quick out. Pass intended for the fullback, Jim Kitts.
Well, Kitts, sometimes he plays, you know, back there as a fullback, but sometimes as a tight end. He's a big kid. Now, what do you think of this? You know, what do you do? Well, it's not a bad replacement when a guy comes in and has a 5.9 average when your leading rusher on the team, let alone the league, averages 4.6 yards. So I think they're pretty happy with that little display.
Third down, 3 for Memphis. Crawford showing motion. Druckenmiller's got time. He's got a man open.
Overshot him.
Kendrick Sanford. Big Murk, the linebacker, trying to cover Sanford out of the backfield. But Druckenmiller could not connect, which brings up a 4th down punting situation. And Jeff Hall, number 7. Wearing Mickey Mantles, though, number 7, will punt for Memphis.
Well, there you go. You know, 6 plays, right? 3 out, 3 out. Giants. I keep saying these Giants. See Giant signs all over the stadium here, for crying out loud. Everybody's going to get on my case, but
especially some of these Jet fans that are here. Hall's tickle, it's blocked. Ball partially blocked and fumbled. New York fumbled, and we got penalties, flags down. That will probably be a violation of the DMZ zone.
Hey, Kuta! Hey, Jordan!
Mike Archie tried to feel the ball. He may have been interfered with. New York should get great field position here, Dick. Ball was partially blocked. Just a piece of the ball.
Right, that was.
Ball was tipped, but it has no effect on the play because the ball was beyond the line of scrimmage. It's 1st and 10.
Right, that's what I thought. Maybe if he fumbled it, then I looked at the yardage. So.
No.
Well, Memphis coach Kippy Brown having an official conference. The play will stand, and New York in business at the 40.
You guys will suit up and hold it.
Be hot, be cool, BK for you.
Yeah, BK for you. Let your fire burn bright. Burger King loves you for you. That's why we make the Whopper just the way you want us to. Big, flame broiled, delicious. That must be what makes it the king of burgers.
Be here, yeah, you know you gotta be now. You feeling it, I'm feeling it too. BK for you. Burger King around my way. Yeah, BK for you.
Birds do it. Bees do it. Guys with SUVs do it. It's that time of year at Pep Boys. Get free installation of Gabriel Pro Rider Premium Shocks. Fall in love with your car again at Pep Boys.
Inevitably, there will come a time in your life when you realize you need a cell phone. And when that time comes, we'll be here.
There's no sense in working in construction unless you're comfortable.
Hey, you put these boots on in the morning, and at the end of the day, you're going to feel good enough to do a little something else for yourself.
With Wolverine DuraShocks, comfort is a guarantee. Your car never nags. It never complains about how much time you spend with the guys. It thinks a little gas is a good thing. Here's to the perfect relationship.
Most feared gun in the XFL.
By Jim Druckenmiller.
The league's most dangerous passer, Jim Druckenmiller, and the Maniacs try to down the demons in the hellhole.
Welcome to the hellhole, baby.
The XFL, NBC next Saturday.
And we are back in New York at Giant Stadium. Costas no ignoramus. He is short, but he's a bright guy. Great field position for New York, ball at the 35-yard line. Wally Richardson, the draw play. The big Joe Aska, right at the heart of the Memphis defense. Joe Aska, the 247-pound fullback out of Central Oklahoma. Found some running room, Dick Butkus, right up the gut.
Yeah, where's my my great middle linebacker on that play? Hogan's. Simple trap play right up the gut.
Ball will be placed on the 19-yard line in Memphis. First carry for Aska, a 16-yard gain. Aska at one time ran a 4.240 in the NFL Combine at 2:45.
48. Watch the break. Red 48.
Aska again, maybe the same play. Woo! Down to the 10-yard line. Joe Aska carrying the mail.
No, he does. He's got a good ability to start one way and just bend and look for the opening, and it makes it easier for the defensive linemen because they can hit the people and just take them where they want to go.
And it's an amazing feat for Aska. He's playing with vision and only one eye. He lost the sight in his eye, his right eye, when he was 9 years of age, so he doesn't have peripheral vision. Aska again. Short yardage this time on the handoff from Wally Richardson. Tackle made by the middle linebacker, Richard Hogan's, number 54. A big linebacker, 253 is that young man, out of Memphis.
Now they're moving the ball, the Hitmen are, but they've got to convert. I mean, you know, that 3 points that they missed, that last field goal, I don't know if that's going to really hurt them now, but they're coming right back. But they got to get the 6.
Third down and 1, a huge play for New York with 2:48 to go in the third quarter. New York down by 12. And the ball to Aska, who is close to the 1st and 10. The ball will be spotted at around the 8 or 9 yard line. Shante Carver, number 78, former #1 pick of the Dallas Cowboys, on the stop.
Boy, that was the first time you'd mentioned him, huh? Shante Carver.
Shante has been handled tonight by the offensive line of New York.
Hey, get back, get back. Man, I can't believe it's that close. We can't get a spot right.
New York General Manager Drew Pearson would like a better spot, as we will take a closer look at it here. The officials bringing the chain in. First down. First down, New York. First and goal, actually. Ball will be placed at the 9 yard line of Memphis.
Guys, way to pull those chains. Way to tighten them up. Come on, baby. Execute. Execute. Hey, what?
Hometown chain crew.
Yeah.
Reminiscent of Hank Stram in the old days.
91. Red 91.
Wally rolling left, looking to throw the inside. Oh, all right. Touchdown, New York. Zola Davis, a big touchdown for the New York Hitmen. And this time, New York does not come away empty-handed.
All right, it was Aska for 4 plays in a row. A little like fake pitch to him and then drill it in there. Nice pass by Wally.
5 plays, 5-yard drive for New York.
Way to go, G.
Makes the score 15-9. Memphis with the point after attempt coming from the 2 yard line.
The end zone.
Well,
way to go, you all right? Way to go. We just didn't throw.
So
made a half attempt at a fake to Joe Aska, and then nice pass. You know, the Hitmen are 50% on these extra points.
Very important extra point here. Fake to Aska.
Whoa! Wide open.
Ryan Collins, the 6'7" tight end. So now the Hitman with some momentum, with some life.
Way to go, Lon! Way to fucking go! Way to go, baby!
See, it all goes back to the defense of the Hitmen, man. They kept them for 3 plays, out, 3 plays, out. Offense converted. It's the way to do it.
New York cuts the lead to 15-10. Folks, while we have a moment, let's take a look now at the Burger King Defensive Player of the Week.
And now, Burger King presents the XFL Defensive Player of the Week. In the land of burgers, Whopper is king. New York, New Jersey hitman safety Brad Trout played a key part of a stingy defense that held the Demons to under 200 yards passing. Trout had 6 tackles and the key interception late in the game to give the hitmen an upset win over the Demons. That was the Burger King XFL Defensive Player of the Week. In the land of burgers, Whopper is king.
Leo Aragus will kick off for New York. Kendrick Sanford and Kevin Cobb back deep to receive for the Memphis Maniacs. A high, short kick taken at the 18-yard line by Cobb, and Cobb is brought down at around the 27-yard line by a host of hitmen.
Well, Memphis got to get their act together because, I don't know, you know, you're asking a lot from the hitmen defense to stop 3 series in a row, what we call 3 and out. So it'll be a gut check on Memphis's part here. Let's get the thing going here.
Brent Moss and Jim Kitts, the running backs for Memphis, behind Jim Druckenmiller.
Green 80. Green 80.
Brent Moss, right at the middle, tackled by the middle linebacker, Ron Murkison.
Wally Richardson several times inside the red zone tonight, finally able to punch it in.
Yeah, we just got to execute a little better. That was a good drive for us. We got the 6, and we also got the conversion, so we're right back in it. We just got to keep doing what we've been doing.
How big for your momentum is it to get a stop right here?
It's real big. Defense can go in there and hold them right here, and we get the ball back, we can drive it back down.
Roosevelt Potts, the fullback, in with Brent Moss.
Green 80. Green 80.
Second down 4. Moss on the carry. Moss up near first down yardage at the 40-yard line. Should have enough for the 1st and 10. Chris Mamalanga, the 320-pound defensive tackle out of Kansas, makes the stop. That probably, Dick, was the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Well, you know, you're asking a lot. Try to stop a team like this 3 times in a row, but yeah, I think they're going to.
Looks like Memphis is going to let the clock run down and get the opportunity to talk to head coach Kiffy Brown. New York will talk to Rusty Tillman, and we'll be back for the 4th quarter. Memphis leads New York 15-10. It's still anybody's ball game.
From the guys who did There's Something About Mary, he's got the one girl everyone wants. 5 times a day.
I'm gonna try to break that record.
But one lie
She's your sister.
tore them apart.
She is not his sister.
Now, to get her back,
The cavalry's here.
he's going over the edge
I'm gonna marry her, you'll see.
and out of control.
Hey, where's the white boy?
I got my ears pierced because I like it, okay? And I got these pierced because I hate you!
Say It Isn't So, rated R. Friday, only in theaters.
I'm Rick Stoddard. That's my wife, Marie. She died from smoking cigarettes. She was 46 years old. 46. Now I look back on our lives together and I just keep coming back to, she died at 46 years old. I guess I never thought of 23 as middle-aged.
Like most companies, you depend on Oracle, Microsoft, IBM, and hundreds of other software packages. Which is why you need a Sybase Enterprise Portal, the smart way to integrate your business apps on the web. Sybase, information anywhere.
Oh, great! You solved the problem of how to make everyone happy for dinner. And right now, a piping hot, fresh Domino's pizza is making its way straight to your door. And what? You didn't call. Never mind. Call Domino's now for your fresh hot pizza. Get the door. It's Domino's. Call Domino's now and get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $13.99. And for dessert, try our new Cinesticks with sweet, creamy icing for $2.99. Call now.
How the OPEC oil cuts will affect your pocketbook after the game.
This is the XFL on NBC.
We are back live in Giant Stadium, about to start the fourth quarter with New York trailing Memphis 15-10. And certainly a long, time-consuming drive here, Dick Butkus. Could be the death knell for New York.
Well, you know, their third quarters are terrible.
Druckenmiller back to throw. Looking for the deep ball. Got a man. Passes. No, it's not complete. It's going to be ruled incomplete, intended for Charles Jordan.
Hold up, he got it!
Now the officials having a conference. One official waved it off, and it will be an incomplete pass.
Well, sometimes the back judge, you know, he's coming in from the back, and sometimes he needs some help from the side judge or the line judge.
That ball bounced.
Yeah.
Good call. Kippy didn't like the call, but it was the right call. The ball bounced.
You gotta rule him.
That green 80.
Second down and 10. Druckenmiller with time. Man wide open. And again, Charles Jordan, the receiver. And Jordan last week again had 10 catches for 240 yards. He's got 4 catches for 42 yards tonight. 11-yard gain. Druckenmiller starting to warm back up.
See, that's, you know, looking at the hitmen on defense, you know, this is discouraging when they start a drive. If they get a drive going here, they're not only tired, but then, you know, the offense, the hitmen's offense has been moving the ball, but they can't get back on the field.
First and 10. Brent Moss, the ball carrier. Finding a little room, maybe gaining 2 off his right side.
Well, I'm standing by with Memphis Maniacs General Manager Steve Earhart. We've heard all game from Drew Pearson, but you got to be happy with your ball club's play right now.
Oh, we're real proud of Kippy Brown and the Maniacs. This is a tough game. We have a lot of respect for Drew and the Hitmen. We're in a tough battle in the West. We want to play New York again in the playoffs.
But you're standing on the New York sideline right now.
That's only because I came to see you.
Well, Jim Druckenmiller's got a second down and 7 situation. Ball at the 47-yard line of New York. Play action. Druckenmiller, plenty of time. Penalty flag down. Oh, what a hit.
Well, there's a flag down.
That was a shot by Haven Fields.
What's the problem? What's wrong?
Brent Moss, the intended receiver. An illegal shift is the preliminary call against Memphis.
I thought it was cover 2, wasn't it? I didn't send motion. He just went his own.
Druckenmiller 10 of 22 tonight, 89 yards. A far cry from
illegal shift on the offense. Number 30, the penalties declined. Third down.
Far cry from 413 yards last week for Druckenmiller.
Well, he's got to get his thing together there. I was just listening to him. Somebody went in motion when they weren't supposed to go in motion, and got to get everybody concentrating here.
Green 80. Green 80.
Big third down play here from Memphis.
Yeah, see what I mean? Left guard made a little flinch. Everybody's going to be screaming over here on the Memphis sideline, but he once you set as an interior lineman, you can't move.
It's the play. It's the
75, Glenn Roundtree.
Third down.
Big 300-pound left guard out of Clemson.
Got it.
See, that's the stuff that just kills you. You know, that those non-judgmental calls, jumping off sides, illegal procedure, little things like that, they all add up.
Clock is running. 12:15 to go in the ball game. Druckenmiller in the shotgun. Looking to throw third down. Oh, it's almost intercepted by Don Caldwell.
He's down. He really got belted again. Now you're going to say, well, you know, he threw the ball behind the guy, but if you look back and see what happened to Jim, And he got blue 40.
Druckenmiller gets hammered here.
See, he drops back. And Mo, when they pop you right on the arm like that.
Druckenmiller's a hoss. He's up. He'll be back. Jeff Hall to punt the ball away from Memphis. Kirby Dardar.
Oh, man.
Almost blocked. And Dardar to 25. Dardar's got some room. He can't get outside. Dardar had a man to beat. And no roughing the kicker. It's going to be New York ball. In good field position when we come back.
From the guys who brought you Mary comes a comedy.
We're gonna save some for the honeymoon.
What are you saying, Gilly?
That gets to those hard-to-reach areas. Say It Isn't So.
That was you on the internet.
Rated R. Friday, only in theaters.
I'm walking around mud, rocks, rain. My feet are comfortable, and that's the most important thing.
With Wolverine DuraShocks, comfort is a guarantee.
Honey, did you get paper plates?
The last time we played first.
You got ice, right?
Short trips really beat up your engine, but Pennzoil with Pure Base is formulated to protect against the harshness of everyday driving. We can't change the way you have to drive, but we can protect you from it.
What kind of steaks did you get?
That's gotta hurt.
Stop and go. Protection from Pennzoil.
Buy 5 quarts of Pennzoil on a Purelator Premium Oil Filter at Pep Boys and get $3 back by mail.
Napkins.
The Whopper says, any food left unattended is community property.
It's so wrong.
In the land of burgers, the flame-broiled Whopper is king.
The XFL on NBC is brought to you by cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft. Never miss a genuine opportunity. By Say It Isn't So, from the guys that gave you There's Something About Mary, Friday. And by Burger King. In the land of burgers, Whopper is king.
We are back here in the fourth quarter, 11:41 to go in the ball game. New York's football at their own 38-yard line. 33. Or 33-yard line, check that. 1st and 10. Wally Richardson rolling out, throwing the deep ball. Oh, Dardar, the intended receiver. New York wanting interference. Jackie Kellogg, number 3, the defender.
Jeff Hall, big-time rush on that last kicker. You going to be okay to go back in? You got up pretty slow.
I'm fine. I'm all right. I'll be okay.
Well, Skippy Brown was pretty upset with the officiating on that play. The ball was not touched by a defender, so he thought that should have been roughing the punter.
And he's right.
I think so.
2nd down and 10. And pass complete to Zola Davis, who had the touchdown earlier.
Okay, Pony. Okay, jet to flank right. 37 slant.
Pony.
Well, Memphis is going along what they've been in the past in second half. Their second half possessions, punt.
Look for the slant here. New York seemingly will throw the ball on this play. We'll see. 3rd and 2. No, it's a handoff to Aska. Aska got a 1st down up to the 45-yard line. Well, folks, out in Las Vegas, Vegas quarterback Ryan Clement just threw a touchdown pass to tight end Ricky Brady. And Vegas leads Birmingham 19-12. That ball game in the third quarter. And Yo Murphy has just added a touchdown for Vegas. Vegas leads Birmingham 25-12. Courtesy of Bud Light. Wally back to throw. Avoids the rush. Wally is going to run. Wally to the 50. Hard hit at the 48-49 yard line of Memphis. Jackie Kellogg made the tackle along with John Williams.
Well, he was trying to hit Zola Davis down here, you know, with all that play action and fooling around, and Davis just streaked down the right side, but then Wally just decided to run it.
Wally, very athletic quarterback out of Penn State, 6'4", 223. Four-year letterman for the Nittany Lions. Joe Aska, the lone running back. On a second down play. Three-step drop. Pass incomplete. Intended for Zola Davis. Another big third down for the New York Hitmen. Third down and 3. 8:56 to go in the ball game. Dick, what do you do defensively to counteract Wally's scrambling ability?
Well, I think Richard Hogan's all night has been spying on him. I noticed him a couple times. He'll just go with him, but, you know, Wally, he can move. And see what happens here.
3 for 10 on third downs tonight. A big one right here. There's the draw. Duaska up to the 32-yard line. The ball ruled down. First and 10 for New York.
Now see what happens. Richard Hogan's, he's spying all right on that play. I watched him. He was spying on Wally Richardson, waiting for wherever he goes. But what happened, he got drawn up too close to the line of scrimmage, and they ran around him. See what I mean? He's looking, and boom. Aska goes to the outside. There's no one coming from the inside.
17-yard gain for Joe Aska. Almost bringing a smile on the face of the embattled Rusty Tillman. Aska losing his feeding in the dry turf. Both these teams are alive in the playoff hunt, but both need a victory to stay in it. And certainly more drastic for New York, Dick, than it is for Memphis.
Right, because of the way Orlando is. But they'll get a shot at Orlando. Their next 3 games are all within their division, so this will be a good one to win.
Red 88! 148! Red 88!
Wally Richardson, a shotgun. Pass to the back out of the backfield. Mike Archie out of Penn State. Nittany Lion to Nittany Lion. And the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops at 7:09 to go in the fourth quarter. New York moving the football.
Now, see, if you're a hitman guy, you're okay. We're moving along if they stop us. But the problem is, they are, I don't know if they have that much confidence in their kicker. He's made one and missed a real short one. So you can't take anything for granted. I mean, they got to try to get in there for 6.
And a bad hold also for Eric Goose. There's a handoff to Archie. Almost student body right here, up to near the first down marker. It looks like New York has earned another first and 10, Dick.
Well, you see what's happening. Richard Hogan's the middle linebacker. He's so concerned, I think, about Wally Richardson that it's drawn him up closer to the line of scrimmage, which means if they run off tackle, he can't get there. That's why the safeties are making the tackles. So he's got to maybe forget about Wally a little bit, loosen up and play the run.
Just over 6 minutes to go in the ball game. New York needs to score. They're down by 5. Joe Aska, the big running back. But that pass out to Archie. Well defensed by Williams. John Williams on the tackle, number 21, along with Richard Hogan's, the middle linebacker, who covered some ground as well.
Well, see, now he played back off the ball, read it great, came from the inside out, made the stop. Of course, you can, say it's real easy after the play's over with.
Wally Richardson, 15 of 26, 128 yards tonight. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That was his first pass of the night, the interception. Pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage. It looked like Shante Carver, number 78, got his hands up and on the Spalding.
Come on, all right.
Hey, third down play.
Oh, this is big. They got it. Well, well,
this is a huge.
I'd forget it. Well, yeah, they got to get this. Pull it out of their hat.
5:20 to go in the ball game.
Red 89!
Third down play for New York.
Red 89!
Ball in the Memphis 22.
You got me.
The quick
screen.
And the pass
Nice
complete.
play.
And well defensed by Memphis.
Yep.
Ball inside the 20-yard line of Memphis, but it's going to bring up 4th down for New York. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Yeah,
and here comes Aragus.
I got you, man. You can't run that corner. The corner's wide open. I know. That corner's wide open, man. Way to go. Good try.
The former Dallas Cowboy wide receiver. Almost wish he could suit up right now. The corner was open. Aragus to attempt the field goal. 37-yarder. The kick is up. Oh, it hit the goalpost. For God's sakes.
See, that's.
It hit the goalpost.
Boy, oh boy.
And New York's got to play defense. The Hitmen are still in it. New York down by 5 with 4.5 left.
Wow.
I can see down your shirt.
Columbia Pictures presents Extreme Hunting.
Dang.
Extreme Fighting.
Why don't you talk into the microphone? I got a backup mic right here.
Extreme Dirt.
Guess I'm lucky it wasn't hot chili day today.
The real beauty. And she never bugs you about spending so much time with the guys. She never complains about you watching football. She thinks a little gas is a good thing. Maybe she isn't a she after all. Here's to the perfect relationship. Here's how to keep it that way.
Can the Lakers find the path to their ultimate reward? The Lakers meet the Magic, Sunday at noon Eastern on NBC.
Leader Tiger Woods and Sergio Garcia go head-to-head with Norman and Mickelson close behind. The Bay Hill Invitational presented by Cooper Tires. Sunday at 2:30 Eastern on NBC.
We're coming down to another exciting finish here in the 4th quarter. Memphis football, they lead by 5, 15-10. 4.5 to go in the ball game. Ball on the 27-yard line. Each team has 3 timeouts remaining. Brent Moss, nothing doing that time. The defensive line of the Hitmen rising to the occasion. Dick Buckus on that play.
Yep, that's what they have to do. They 2 yards, not bad on 1st down. Got to get their stuff now, and of course Memphis will probably try to run it until the 3rd down. So if they can stop them here and force them to throw,
All right,
get the ball back.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Still can happen.
Go, eye right. Slide right, 55 on 1. Ready, break. Mike 57, Mike 57.
Each team has 3 timeouts remaining, as we mentioned. 2nd down. Druckenmiller to throw. To go! Oh! Almost intercepted by Damon Wheeler. Wheeler had it all the way. Pass intended for Darrell Hobbs.
What a
Damon
play.
Wheeler out of Colorado. He almost had it right in his hands.
No, Hobbs just cost a Hitman from going for the score. Watch this. Druck hits him, and look at that. You got to play defense.
Yeah, good defense by the wide receiver.
Yeah, great play.
60.
3rd down play from Memphis.
60.
Druckenmiller in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Oh, his receiver, number 88, Charles Jordan was wide open. And we got a little skirmish again. A little smackdown in the backfield.
This is not the time.
There is a flag down on a play. And
well, that's one flag. It's in the, that's going to be against the Hitman, I believe.
Who's got the foul?
Man, this could be a backbreaker.
Manote! Tell him uncatchable ball!
This could be a huge call here. We'll see how it goes. Dwayne Sad, number 95 for New York, the big defensive end, had the altercation.
What we got? Spot foul, automatic first down. Will y'all tell us the call? Pass interference on the defense, number 31.
Oh, man.
Automatic first down.
Man, that's a knife in the heart there. Pass interference on Butler by Note, the DB out of Ohio State.
Let's go. Let's go for that. Be firm on that.
First down. That's the big issue there. 3 minutes ago in the ball game and running. First down. Remember, New York's got 3 timeouts left.
Blue 80. Blue 80.
Brent Moss replacing the injured Rashawn Salam. Moss on the carry for short yardage, and a timeout has been called by New York. Moss 17 carries, 92 yards tonight, replacing the leading rusher in the XFL, Rashawn Salam.
Geez, how about Druckenmiller? 9 for 18, 79 yards, 2 TDs in the first half. Comes here in the second half, 1 for 8 for 10 yards in the second half. Thankful for the flags.
Well, folks, tomorrow at noon Eastern, two of the NBA's young superstars collide as Kobe Bryant and the Lakers try to sweep the season series from Tracy McGrady and the Surging Magic. That's the NBA on NBC tomorrow at 12 noon. The ball is on the 40-yard line. Second down and 6 play for Jim Druckenmiller. 2 timeouts remaining for New York. And in addition to the 2-minute warning, Druckenmiller has been ice cold in the second half. As Dick Buck has pointed out, only 1 completion for Druckenmiller for 10 yards. But his team have a 5-point lead.
You know, they had that pass interference on that third down, but the guy was wide open, and Jim just overthrew him.
Jimmy, give me the flag! Jimmy!
See what's happening here now? Tippy is talking.
Belly right, boss goes. Strong right zip. Belly right, boss goes. Don't want it.
Well, Tippy talking to the official.
Right.
This is the play, and now we're about 7 seconds to go on the game clock. On the play clock.
Blue 80. Reverse.
Bryn Moss right the middle. Near first down yardage. Maybe about a half a yard short. Clock is running.
Well, I think they're waiting for a measurement, aren't they?
Well, there's no measurement. The officials have stopped the clock, but 8 or 10 seconds burned off there. I know that.
Yeah. Well.
If you ain't all right, Mark.
Yeah. Apparently we're going to have another measurement. And a big measurement it is. It's either going to be third down or first down. New York has 1 timeout remaining. Memphis has all 3 of theirs. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tonight after your late local news, she won the MTV Movie Award as the Breakthrough Performer of the Year. Now the beautiful Julia Stiles makes her Saturday Night Live debut. Plus musical guest Aerosmith tonight here on NBC.
Hey, I got guys up front that told me I had the first down. I got guys right up there that told me I got the first down. And you guys moving back a yard. I don't understand it. I know it's New York. I know it's New York. Hey, listen up, drop. We're going, all right, listen to me now. Strong right zip. Strong right zip, belly right, boss goes. Same call. Strong right zip, belly right, boss goes. Hey, Tell kids to look for that damn safety coming off the edge.
Jim Kitts, the fullback, looking for the safety blitz.
Well, Kitts is in there. He's the blocking guy. Fullback, plays tight end sometimes, or 48.
Triple. Spot.
Druckenmiller under center. 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1, big play here. A handoff to Moss.
No.
And Moss falls forward. May have gotten the 1st and 10. I think he did this time.
Still gonna.
Clock continues to run. Not doing New York any favors. That clock running down to our 2-minute warning.
Get in. Bring it in. All right, give us some room.
So the officials stopped the clock at 2:05 remaining in the ball game to have a measurement.
All right, back up. We need room.
I think they made it, Dick.
Well, he was wide open here for this side judge to make the call.
Let's go red left.
Judge.
It's going to be 4th down or 1st down for Memphis. Ball at around the 46-yard line of the Maniacs. Big measurement here with New York with only 1 timeout remaining. Well, let's see if New York has a home field advantage.
Yeah. What?
Good job.
What the?
4th down.
Man, that was...
How the heck did that be further than when it was 3rd and short?
Well, Jeff Hall is going to be called into punt. And the last time he almost got roughed. The kick was almost blocked. So New York's going to get the football back with 1 timeout remaining and the 2-minute warning. And
Memphis is calling the timeout now.
Memphis has just called a timeout. Indeed, they have.
I think they just want to get over the shock of that measurement.
That was a bizarre measurement.
No.
I don't think Mayor Giuliani can figure that one out. And he's a former federal investigator or something.
Let's go.
I don't. Well,
hey, now listen. Now listen.
Here's what they're going to say.
Get over here. Let me say one thing, Coach. Patrick, you go to the right, you go to the left. Okay? Got that? Okay. He in for me. Bell is out, Sapp is in. We're going with double inside guys. But I want you to the right, I want you to the left. Get a little depth, get too close. Jeff. 2 steps, you get rid of it. Now, when we pass set, you got to sting them.
Get it out there, okay?
Is it okay if he leaves early, even if we get the 5-yard penalty? I'm gonna get down. Don't worry about it.
He'll be all right. Let's go.
Hey, but look here. When you take that guy off the line,
hey,
somebody has to go on the line now.
Listen, guys. Getting this punt off is the ball game. All right, here's the ball game right here.
Wait. Somebody got to be on the line.
Great all access here in the XFL. You heard the strategy, you heard the emotion on the sideline. Kippy Brown, the head coach of Memphis, says this is the ball game. Kirby Dardar deep to receive for New York. Dick, a block or return?
Well, I would think they're going to go for the block here.
And New York, short kick, live ball. The ball is live, and Mike Archie fielding the ball, and that's good field position. It also brings us to our 2-minute warning. Folks, we have just under 2 minutes to go. New York is down by 5, but they got the football.
How many timeouts you got left? 2? Hey!
As we're making our way up the hill, I can hear gunshots echoing in the distance.
Let's go, soldiers. You will not have a whole lot of time.
Spurs, once you have that magazine.
Lock it. Contender forces, 3.
I'm a little bit nervous because I've never done this before.
Left side is ready. Right side is ready. The middle is ready.
It's all about precision and confidence.
Log on. Watch Michelle hit the mark. Only at GoArmy.com.
As a touchdown boogie coordinator, I'm called upon to be a miracle worker. Like this one kid, Nebraska. This guy is rhythmless.
What do you think you're doing?
So, I worked on him, broke him down.
That's a chicken, but it's not funky.
Build him back up until the moment that I saw him out there
It's proud like a father when a father sees his little boy grow up and become a ballet dancer.
Bud Light celebrates those who like to celebrate.
Remember your first kiss, your first slow dance, your first test drive? Get that feeling back at Pep Boys, where new 35,000-mile tires are just $4 for $99. Fall in love with your car again at Pep Boys.
2 minutes ago in the ball game, New York's football on their own 36-yard line. New York with one timeout remaining, and the Hitmen trail Memphis 15-10. The biggest drive, obviously, of this XFL game here tonight.
Red 88!
Wally Richardson looking to throw. Got him in. Oh. Complete.
Nice play.
Zola Davis on the completion in Memphis territory at the 47-yard line. 16-yard gain. The playoffs looking right in the face of the Hitmen in Memphis. But more for Memphis than, or more for New York than Memphis.
You know, they haven't gone really deep all night long, so Memphis is just going to go ahead, throw it in front of us. We'll just make the tackle and let the clock run.
Minute 50 to go in the game. Richardson.
There it is again.
To DeCosmo. DeCosmo knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line of Memphis. 1st and 10 Hitmen.
All right, good job of getting out of bounds.
13-yard gain, and a great job by the offensive line, led by Oklahoma's Ben Cavell.
Now this is where the Hitmen are really got to do a job here. Shante Carver, we haven't heard of him maybe twice tonight, along with the other Memphis rushmen. I mean, they got to get after it here.
Wally looking to throw, has time. Complete to Anthony DeCosmo. From Paramus, New Jersey to Giant Stadium, DeCosmo has come alive.
See, this is just like last week. You know, the enforcers marched right down. They got to really gut it up on Memphis's defense.
Less than a minute and a half to go in the ball game. Wally Richardson looking to throw. He's got time. There's the throw. It's complete to Zola Davis at the 15-yard line.
You know, it's not that they're not blitzing. I've been watching their middle linebacker. Hogan's has been rushing also, so they're trying to rush with 5 people. It's just that the Hitmen's offensive line are doing a pretty good job giving Wally Richardson some time.
Clock running. Just over a minute to go in the ball game. Richardson 4 of 4 on this drive. Wally back to throw. Wally's got room. He's in the end zone, and he has to throw it away. Good rush there on Wally Richardson by big number 92, Leonta Reams of Houston. 300-pounder, the first thing
on 27.
Well, see, they pulled a safety blitz that time and hurried the pass. He did a good play, throwing it over the head there, cuts the clock. So we got 1 minute to go.
Ball on the 16-yard line in Memphis. A minute to go in the football game. The Hitmen down by 5. Need to get in the end zone. New York looking for their first home victory here of this season.
There's that quick screen. Look out!
Dardar! Look out! Kirby Dardar!
Unbelievable.
To the 1-yard line!
Holy cow.
The 1-yard line! What a play by Kirby Dardar! The Orange Man, 15-yard gain inside the 1.
It's like I'm saying, you know, that screen pass is... Seems like everybody uses it and runs it to perfection. It's just like what the Bears popped, you know, a couple of years ago.
Boy, business has picked up.